Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Skyrim Saturdays. This is going to be a brand new playlist that I have been thinking about for a while, and as far as mod list goes, for this playlist, this mod list is quite extensive. There's actually 425 mods, a lot bigger than my Oblivion or any of the other playlists I got going on, so I'm not going to be able to put it in the description, but I don't have like a Google document or anything available yet for it. If you guys have a question about one of the mods that you see in this video, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I will try to dig into that and get that ready for you. As far as the type of playlist or the type of Let's Play that we're going for, this is going to be a Gate to Sovngarde inspired Let's Play, and basically what that means is this is not Gate to Sovngarde. I want to get that right out of the way. But a lot of what's in here is essentially what I like to call a light version of Gate to Sovngarde with an emphasis on compatibility with Legend of the Dragonborn, which is a very popular museum mod that has you track down a lot of stuff that everybody likes. I've never been able to play it. There's been like a huge couple of updates to it. I've never been able to play it fully. I've played kind of the beginning of it quite a bit. And as we twirl around here, I'm going to fix that because I don't like that. And okay, what else to go over? So we went over, yeah, so it's going to be that type of a playlist or a mod list. So think of it as a vanilla plus, but still keeping to kind of the essence of Skyrim of what it was. Obviously, we've got a lot of new things in here because Skyrim is very old. Like I said, 425 mods in there. There's quite a bit, so if you've got a question, drop it in the comments. Otherwise, let's go over a backstory here for our character, whose name is actually Flavia. Let's press our keybind here, and we're actually going to see a brand new screen. This is a new mod, and I believe it's called Character Menu SE, and it's kind of inspired on the Oblivion Remastered character screen that kind of looks like this. And if you're familiar with it, you would obviously have character, skills, your factions, and then your stats in there. And this goes a little bit deeper into like percentages for resistances and regen, all that sort of stuff. Not a ton of stuff on here because obviously we're level 1 and have nothing yet. No factions, and our skills are only our race stats, you know, the bonuses that we come for being an Imperial. And if we show the details here, Imperials are obviously the natives of Cyrodiil. Imperials have proven themselves to be equally gifted in diplomacy, magic, and warfare. They also make skilled merchants and traders. Now, we don't have our constellation sign yet, so it's not showing anything there. And as far as class, I believe it's giving us a reference just from our skills and kind of putting that in there, where I don't think we change that. So as far as I know about the mod, which is unfortunately not a ton, I think that's just going off of our skills so far. Yes, because it mentions restoration too. You know, so anyways, Imperials in this mod, I think it's Aetherius, that is a race overhaul, has speech at 20, smithing at 15, restoration 15, one-handed at 15, heavy armor, and block at 15. Those are the bonuses. So we'll be kind of sticking to those, or kind of using those to our advantages for the player, and we'll go over a little bit of backstory. So this here Flavia character is an Imperial Legion aspirant. Has always wanted to join the Imperial Legion and be a warrior, but never been able to. Obviously been doing quite a bit of growing up first because she's not super old. We're probably about 25, 26 years old at this point. And so we couldn't get into any of the recruitment ranks for joining the Imperial Legion in Cyrodiil, but we heard of the recent conflicts in Skyrim between the Empire and the Nords there, and we thought, you know, that's a good opportunity to try and maybe make it into Legion because they would need new recruits over there. So we set off by boat, leaving Cyrodiil and going to a city near the coast in Skyrim, and then setting off from there on carriage near Helgen, where we were camping in the woods nearby with dreams of becoming a knight or trader, and that's where we're going to join Flavia. So, let's go ahead and begin. I think I actually have to choose it still.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I am camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Yes. Well, we'll go to bed, and that was kind of a weird dream we had, huh? Guess we're clearly not in a cell. We'll just get up and put our clothes on for the morning, and what is that sound? And the world was... oh my... is that a dragon? That's very troubling. Okay, I want to gather my stuff. Let's grab the woodcutter's axe. Let's see, I got my dinnerware here and bedroll. But my important stuff is probably in here. And let's see what we got. Wow, why do we get so many enchanted things this time? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take the ale. We're going to take the cooked food. We're going to take the lock picks. Take the mead, potato soup, rabbit stuff. We're probably only going to take one enchanted thing. We'll leave the sack of flour and the extra rings, because that just seems unfortunate. We have no gold, but we can find gold. I don't think I'm going to take this, so essentially we'll be starting off, actually we've already got 93 gold, so why do I have extra gold in there? Let's go ahead and just make it, since we're starting off, I'm actually just going to make it a little bit harder on myself. I'm going to get rid of most of this. We're going to start with about 20 gold, because we've just took passage to Skyrim, from Cyrodiil, and that would have taken about a bit. However, that many. So we've got about 24 gold to our name, and, we've got, look at all the supplies and stuff to our name. So we essentially got that, and everything else in this sack. Oh, wait, we'll possibly take one. I don't care about that. Ooh, poison resistance, stamina, sneak. Okay, that's not important. And that's probably a good point to mention this, and I did not. We talked about the backstory, but as far as this playthrough, I want to avoid what is kind of the meme of Skyrim, which is always ending up as, all roads lead to stealth archer. Using stealth and using a bow and using that to your advantage and spamming stealth, and we're going to play the warrior archetype. So we won't be using stealth or bows unless we're hunting, and that's for survival means, for meat or to sell meat, which is survival. If we're fighting anything other than deer, rabbits, wolves, we won't be using a bow. So anything that's an animal that can be considered for hunting, we can use a bow, we can use stealth. Otherwise, we're going to fight things straight up. We're going to have to use sword and shield. So obviously I'm not worried about getting this because we don't need, sneak attack and spells. And that is a really cool enchant, but I'm wondering if we should just start with stamina. Just a ring of minor stamina. Maybe that's a family heirloom that we had that's always just been in the family that was lucky, and that was kind of the one thing that we ended up with. We don't have an inheritance, obviously, because we don't have a lot of money to our name, and we're, in leather or fur armor here. We don't even have heavy armor, even though we've trained quite a bit, in theory, with heavy armor and iron, and probably when we grew up actually had some, but we don't own any ourselves. And so, yeah, I think that's the only thing I'm going to take is a ring of minor stamina. Everything else in this bag, we'll just leave here. So we will pretend it does not exist. Because this is actually an area we can come back to, and we may need to if we need to sleep. Since there's a nice warm fire, you can see right there, we're warm. So this is going to be survival. And I should say right now, we're going to go to system and show you. Settings, gameplay. This is a legendary survival playthrough. Probably should have said that earlier, but I'll put it also in the description. And probably ultra modded or heavily modded. Maybe not ultra modded, heavily modded. And the really cool thing about this character is we have a ponytail the length of almost, almost down to our feet, which is awesome. So we have a very Lara Croft Imperial style character is Flavia. And nice. Okay, so I want to use this. Can I take a screenshot? Because for other games I don't know, and I actually haven't tested extensively, but okay, it slowed for a second. Something tells me we found a screenshot. That might be one. If I can get a good shot here, maybe cross your arms again, and we'll use one more screenshot that we'll have. I just gotta move around and fidget a little bit. We're kind of just taking in the scenery and also kind of dealing with what in the heck was that. There was a dragon flying around, and that is very concerning. I've never even, I assume it's a dragon because there's of old tales and stories, but there's never been dragons flying around, so that's beyond troubling. So let's go ahead and look at our journal here. So we have one quest. I awoke this morning to the sounds of battle and something horrible, a dragon, straight out of the legends of old. Helgen has been attacked and destroyed. Smoke and fire choked the skies over the town. The dragon flew off past Riverwood going north. It seems safe enough to investigate. No one is ever going to believe this. And you're damn right about that. Dragons don't come around every day. So it is early Sundas morning. And I do need to, so it's 9:16. I need to check after we go in that my time scale is working correctly. So we'll come back to that. 9:16 right now. So yeah, we're going to leave everything on. And the last thing we're going to do before we get started here is we're going to go to Magic, and we're going to select our traits. I have the mod Biggie Traits that we need to select some traits for our character. And I have a few picked out so we won't have to spend too long on it, but I will show you guys what those traits are. So obviously I have a lot of difficulty mods in this, and obviously we're also playing on legendary difficulty on survival. So we're going to have to eat, drink, bathe, and be merry, all of that kind of stuff. But I kind of forgot where I was going with that. Oh, right, traits. So we do get, some bonuses, which are like traits. And normally there's, when you set up this mod, you will have 3 traits selected. I bumped it to 4 because we're not going to be playing with a ton of companions, or it's going to be a long time till. I want to give myself a good chance to survive, and this mod pack is pretty rough, but very fun. And I have updated probably about 60 to 70 mods since I came back to it about 6 months ago when I was last playing, and a lot of mods updated as they do, so I went ahead yesterday and spent a couple hours and did that. This is one of those mods that's updated. Doesn't seem like too much has changed, but I have already tested what traits we're going to do, like I said. So without further ado, I don't want to showcase all of these, but again, it's Biggie Traits is that one, and then there may also be, there's a thumbnail overhaul that I have that shows different pictures for all the stuff. Oh, that's a really cool one. Look at that. Yes, in Oblivion. But we're not going to be doing that one. But yes, Biggie Traits, as I said, and I also really thought about this trait, which I want to bring up very quickly because I had it bumped up to 5, but this made it very difficult. It reminds me of Kane's playthrough in Morrowind, my other playlist that we have where we're not using restoration spells, but it gives you 20% to your attack and destruction spells, but literally can't use any restoration spells, which I thought was cool, but it was very difficult in testing to heal because it's already really, really difficult, I feel like, and we're playing on legendary. I don't think I mentioned that enough. Anyways, we'll get on to picking our traits. But I just thought that one was cool. So we're going to go with Hoarder. That's our first one. We love carrying stuff around, even if it's junk. We gain 100 carry weight, but selling prices are 20% worse, which I don't really care about. I'm like, let me grind quests and stuff all day to get the gold. We'll get the gold. I ain't worried about the gold. But buying and selling, again, that's not from quests. I guess that's just from buying and selling. but I like that because I like extra carry weight. So that's just going to be our first trait, not something super, combat oriented, but the next three are. So they give us quite a bit of bonuses as well as drawbacks, as you'll see with this mod. There's not a lot of flat just bonuses. There's always something that comes with it. Our second trait is going to be Juggernaut. We are a force to be reckoned with, gaining 100 armor rating and reflecting 10% physical damage. However, we drain 3 additional stamina per second while sprinting, and we move 10% slower. So, it has drawbacks, but 100 armor and reflecting physical damage, that's awesome. That's going to stack with some of our other warrior abilities. So, and we've also got... Yes, I'm going to go to the last one first, because that's more warrior-esque. We've got Watchful. We can react better when our vision is unobscured. When not wearing a helmet or hood, your blocking is 35% more effective, and you have 15% chance to avoid taking physical damage. Your blocking is less effective instead if wearing a helmet or hood. So, essentially, we will only want to wear a hood or anything when hunting, which will kind of be, you know, the RP element of we need to be stealthy and we need to be not seen. And we need to have our hair tucked away. But most of the time, we'll want to have a shield. So we're going to go sword and board. One-hander and a shield for most of the playthrough. When we're not, I'm sure, brawling people at the local pub and whatnot. But that'll be the main kind of thing, and then we'll be able to throw some magic in there, as Imperials are pretty good at. So that is the next trait. Yeah, and for the last one, we're gonna go to up here, Runic Ward. So this is a pretty cool one and kind of a mage one that has some pretty cool advantages. So we imbue our body with a protective enchantment at the cost of magicka. We gain 10% spell absorption, 15% magic resistance, and 20% chance to negate fire, frost, shock, and vampire drain effects, but reduce natural magicka regeneration by 75%. So this is a nice thing, but our magic is not going to regen fast normally. But this is just going to force us to chug a potion when we need to get mana back, and we will be doing some casting, some healing, as Imperials are normally skilled with, and some illusion, and probably not too much conjuring. I'm not really going to throw that into this build as far as I know, unless we really need like a power boost, which in that case I would more go for a companion so we can keep telling the story and continuing, which there's lots of companions we could get. But anyway, so those are going to be our traits, and we're going to go ahead and hit confirm here. And those traits we can see have now been added. It doesn't look like it's changed our class. Okay. Maybe I'll just take a... Oh, that's nice with the thing bringing through right there. I'm going to take a screenshot. Perfect, and it actually showed me. If there was ever a sponsor for this channel, it would probably be a hazelnut coffee creamer with no sugar. But regardless, let's go ahead and start another life. And we need to investigate Helgen. So let me get some weapons and stuff ready. I guess we'll just favorite all that stuff. And what do we have for magic? We've got healing and calm, okay? We've also got treat wounds, which I'm not going to favorite, as well as build campfire. I'm not going to favorite yet, because there's no need to get into that just yet. And I'm going the wrong way. Let's go around this way. I feel like Helgen was this way from when I entered and set up my little camp. pretty snowy up here. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went this way too early. As you'll notice, there's no compass on screen, and there's no, you know, HUD that's really showing, so most of that stuff will be minimalized unless it's absolutely needed. Okay, we've got a cave here, but that's not where we're trying to go. Oh no, it is smoke and ruins. I was right. I knew I smelled it in the air this morning when I woke up. It may not be that bad. The outside is still standing. The gate is still closed. Maybe that dragon left people alive. Maybe people got to safety. Maybe people are hurt and need help. We gotta investigate. Okay. Well, I was not exactly right about the situation. Oh, this is a mess. There's nothing left. The entire town's gone. Jump down here. Anyone? Let's see what we got. Oh, some cheese. Okay, well. Since there's nobody else around, we might as well take it. I can't get through here very easily. Oh no. Burnt corpse. Well, I guess that answers the question of, ugh. That's concerning. What was going on here? Hello? Oh, he's got some value to stuff. I'm just gonna throw all this in my pack. We're eventually gonna need to, if we get out of this, sell some stuff. Can't get up there. Oh, yeah, there's like meat over there. Okay, jump and get over here. This is gonna be tricky to get over. There we go. Oh, mead with juniper berry, huh? Hey, there's some more. Some carrots. Some more mead. Well, at least we've got a lot of survival starting stuff. What else is over here? Sacks of flour. Some more cheese. Let's slide down here. Got here, a table survived. Roll of paper, okay. A kettle, oh, we got a wardrobe. With some clothes, okay. Anything on the mantle? No. And that dragon did not leave anybody. Oh, there's another corpse. Did we check him? Oh god. It's kind of terrible, but I guess I won't be needing it anymore, huh? Oh god. Why would a dragon destroy an entire town like this? Why is a dragon even here? There's like nothing left of this place. There was a keep. If we investigated this. There's gotta be some mention of something that happens around here. Hope we don't run into anybody. We may need to go out and go back the other way. Because there was another entrance. But there's a dead guy here. Are you dead? Yeah, you're definitely dead. Stormcloak. I'm definitely not taking your armor, but I will take your axe. Feels pretty good. Is this a broom? I'll take it. Might be useful if we could get a job somewhere. Cabbage. That's nice. It looks fresh, actually. Some salt pies. That'd be good for cooking. Anything in there? No. Oh, shit. Better be careful. This place is coming down. What in the world happened down here? Just a bunch of dead Stormcloaks. Did the Imperials wipe them out? Oh, that's nice. So might as well. Get some supplies if they're just gonna leave it hanging out down here. Stormcloak gear. Ugh, we will not be touching that. Ooh, some wine here, some bread. We're doing alright. Ooh, a potion. What else we got in here? It's a book. I'll take it. Some charcoal. Might be useful for something. No. You alright? Oh, he's gone. I won't disgrace you by taking any of your gear. Damn, I'm surprised they were able to kill a Imperial soldier. These Stormcloaks are just as savage as I've heard. Better be careful I don't run into any of them. I don't think anybody's left alive down here. There's so many supplies everywhere. Alright, let's keep going. Hello? Uh-oh. This does not inspire me with confidence. Oh. Okay. Got dead Imperials and Stormcloaks. Nope, just a bunch of Stormcloaks. It looks like the Imperials must have won the battle here. Lot of dead Stormcloaks, which is probably a good thing. You've got a hide shield, I'll take that. What's this? Some book. Some lockpicks, a potion. Scared me, that guy's standing there. Ooh, iron shield. Iron mace. Damn, they killed another Imperial. won't be taking any of your stuff. Though I could take his uniform and look like a proper Imperial, but we would want to be issued an Imperial uniform and not steal it off someone, and we'd be probably accused of killing them, to be honest. I don't want that. This character, Flavia here, is very... Let me get in the light a little bit more. Flavia is very lawful, which we actually have a couple of mods that really complement that. Lawbringer and Reputation are both really cool if you're playing a good or a bad character, really for whatever archetype you kind of are going for. But as far as Flavia, we're going to be morally good and most advantageous for the Legion, obviously, and definitely want to join them. But that's why, you know, we wouldn't take something like that. But hey, it looks like there's something in this cage here. Go ahead and see if I can get it open with some picks. Oh, good. Might need that gold when I get out of here. Anyways, wow, you've got some handy stuff. Sorry, mage, I'm gonna completely loot you and just leave you in there. You were a prisoner after all in the Imperial dungeons. You must have done something terrible. What else we got here? Oh, there's something in the back corner. Why am I... Yeah, let's get down to the actual lock part. These are all very easy novice ones. Child's play. It is a coin purse. Get anything on you? Oh, you got some gold too. I'll take that, buddy. You were hiding the good stuff, huh? Alright, we better be careful. I really don't want to come into... Oh man, this is bad. Really don't want to meet anybody too bad. Some gold. Bone meal we get off here. Might be good to sell to an alchemist, who knows. Anything honorably we can take, we will, especially to try to get... Oh, it's really dark there because of the torch. Alright, let's sneak along here. God, if we run across like 4 Stormcloaks, we're just gonna have to sprint out of here. I don't see anybody though. Damn. I would like that, your arrows, but I'm not gonna loot you. You, on the other hand, I will take your arrows. Oh, there's one down there. Kind of wary of one of them just like acting dead and then getting up. What's that on the floor? Oh, there's some oil somebody spilled. Be careful of that. Oh. Okay, well, we're not getting through here. Let's go back the way we came, I guess. Hopefully that place doesn't crumble down and leave us trapped down here. Let's try to get there faster. Jog a little bit. Now I think Flavia is starting to feel kind of like, should we have come down here? This is kind of a bad idea, because it's just all death and stuff, but we did get some good loot that we can sell if we get to a town. And that thought probably calms her a little bit. Always wanted to be a trader and do some of that. Obviously, we're horrible at it, and that kind of feeds into the hoarder, you know? We're always going to have kind of bad selling prices, even if we specialize into speechcraft. We can't get over there. Let's try to go to that other exit. At least we can make it out. Haven't heard any dragons come by, so... It was best that we were camping and didn't have to... Yeah, this has got to be where that entrance is locked at. At least this door isn't locked. Oh, okay. Gosh, could we sleep here? No. We would not want to sleep here. We've got stuff to do. Plus, we wouldn't want to get caught here and get blamed for the disaster somehow. I don't know how, but it could happen. Warden's chest. We got a sword. Okay, we got a key if we need it. I don't like to pick up keys unless I need it. What's this? Oh, we got some gold over here. Not bad. The Holds of Skyrim. Have to read that later. Mixed unit tactics. That'll become handy probably too. Alright, did we yeah, we're not gonna take any gear, but you know what, I will take gold. We already found a broom. Don't need two. Here we go. That's why it didn't work. We should be... Yeah, this is where we came in. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Because that's this guy. So that means that there's gotta be something that's gonna tell us what happened. I mean, there's just gotta be. Let's keep searching. So we went in over there. This is pretty cool over here. Let's, practice. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Burned corpse, another one. The body turns to ash as you touch it, and you find a leather journal. Survived. Well, maybe this is the luck we were hoping for. Read the journal. I'm gonna let that text go away so I can read. This journal contains several undated entries. First entry. Hard to believe I filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost there forever. The expedition is ending soon and everyone will be returning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artifacts we've recovered. Second entry. I've received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seem quiet for now, probably for the first time since High King Torrid was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, so long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. Uh-oh. So, probably for the first time since High King Torrid was killed. Yes, I heard that their leader was killed. I didn't hear exactly how. I've received word... Sorry, I just want to reread it. I've received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seem quiet for now. Probably for the first time since King Torrid was killed. I wonder what his people were telling him, but... Yeah, I've heard that there was trouble here. Obviously, that's why we've come, to try to join the Imperial Legion. But this person was trying to not deal with them, so something tells me they were kind of maybe not morally super great if they weren't, you know, trying to help the Legion. They were trying to get their own gains, it sounds like. So, the third entry. So much for being discreet. I crossed a border near a small village called Helgen and made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area has filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they're searching for someone very important. If I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very thing I am seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border into the dead of night without passing through the checkpoints has turned out to be a very bad plan. Fourth entry. I woke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed to my neck. A patrol found me camped under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. I guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I've been stuffed into the back of a rickety old cart being pulled by an even more rickety looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal. For now. Fifth entry. Shore's bones. If only I had known sooner. The ambush. The captives in the cart with me. Stormcloak rebels. Ugh. Led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Oh, wow. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the leader of this whole rebellion here in Skyrim. This journal actually might prove useful. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. If it hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon, big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in and out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago. Something about caves with a black entrance. I don't think they'll be coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon, straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. Oh, this journal is gonna be valuable and possibly my ticket into the Legion. We may have struck the jackpot. Hey, that's an arrow. I'll take that. Oh. Yeah, apparently it's just an arrow there that stays there forever. That's weird. We found a couple arrows, and we shall move on. So we can look for this cave, but something tells me they're gonna be dead already. But we wouldn't be doing our duty if we don't at least go look for them. So we stop here to pick up some flowers real quick. Any little gains that we can get here and there, I think will eventually add up to be very nice for this kind of a playthrough. This is going to be a very long playthrough. It's going to be very grindy, very slow. We're going to try to complete almost all quests. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I've got lots of mods and stuff packed into there, and get to test stuff, and I am super excited about it. So I think this has got to be the cave they talked about. Okay, they mentioned 2 people going in here, but I'm guessing these kind of people are dead. But we'll definitely have to be going into a cave. Something tells me it won't just be dead Imperials and Stormcloaks in here. Yeah, bones galore. So we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna move along. Remember, we're only here to get
The Imperial milk drinkers.
oh no. It's a Stormcloak. Yeah, you know I'm here. That's why you called me an Imperial milk drinker. Oh, that guy's dead too. Ow. Stubbed my toe on that. That hurt. Stupid bone. Oh, hey. there's some supplies here. You know what, Stormcloak? I should put you out of your misery, but I'm too good for that. I'm gonna let you bleed out with the decisions you made. There's a lot of bones down here. Oh, look at that, a dagger? Like a torch or something. I think I have a torch. So we'll just have to... Oh, a potion. Barely even see that. Let's jump down here. Avoid the water. Oh, boy. Okay. Something tells me there's gonna be spiders in here. What did I say? Okay, we've got a bunch, so we're gonna hit one of them. Let's see, left and right. Right, we hit with the calming. Oh, I missed. I missed, and I wasted all my... Uh-oh. Okay, get out of stealth mode. We need to fight, and you need your shield on. Why don't you have a shield on? We don't wear a helmet, and we'll equip the ring of minor stamina. I forgot about that. Shield bash and slash our way to victory. Alright, well these were just small ones. Luckily it wasn't any of the big boys. That was pretty easy for legendary difficulty. I wonder if I could harvest some of their poison. Look at that. Easy venom. I think one of them slid all the way down here. Gross little... Ugh. I hate those things. This guy had a ring in his... That's cool. Silver ring. Where'd you swallow that from, buddy? Must have thought it was, shiny food. It's kind of gross, but... Or maybe you were feasting on some Imperial or Stormcloak came in through here and... Oh, potions. You guys have been hoarding all types of stuff. Oh! Well, that's fine. I don't need any more weapons. Oh, spider eggs. You know, these are probably useful. And there's no way, like, there's gonna be, like, some big-ass, you know, spiders that spawn in because of this. So, oh my god, there are 2 big-ass spiders that just spawned in because of this. Whew. Okay. But I want the gear. Oh! Oh! I don't want the gear. I don't want the stuff. Oh, he doesn't want to come out of his den. Oh, God! Okay, let's hit him with a calm spell. Okay, he's gonna calm down. And then we're gonna be able to get past this guy. We're just gonna run past this room. Where's the other side? Oh, he doesn't see me. Okay, well, stealthily. See, because this is hunting, remember? That's why we're using stealth. It's not because we're scared. I guess, stealth to get away from stuff is really just stealth assassination and stealth, you know, stealth archery. That's what we're avoiding. I guess I didn't really think about, like, hiding because we're a little ninny. Okay, so there's a coin purse. Oh, look at that. How did I know that was there? I definitely didn't. But, we're just gonna explore the rest of this cave, because Flavia wants to find some loot. We're gonna need stuff if we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna have to tell people, you know... Oh, can't go that way. We're gonna have to tell people about... We're gonna have to show somebody important the journal. See what we can do with that. I don't even know. There will be somebody who knows what to do. Hey, another skeleton. Oh, and a coin purse. Is that a potion? You're just hoarding all the loot down here until you passed away, huh? Well, that's probably all the stuff that we can find down here. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with these guys again. It's lucky that I have some natural skill in illusion, because I do not want to fight these bigger ones. Oh god, there he is. He's moved closer. Maybe that's the other one. Yeah, they're both right there. Nope, don't see me. Should we just make a run for it? We're gonna make a run for it. No spells, no casting, just run. Don't hit me. Don't hit me with poison. I think they tried to, but it missed. Okay, and we're out. We're out of this cave. This is bonkers. No wonder everybody died in here and everybody's dead. We are out. We got the journal. We don't want to end up like all these other bones and people bleeding out. Oh gosh. So where should we even go? We're just gonna have to find the closest town, and we're gonna have to talk to somebody. We have to figure it out. Okay, I just seen something actually that I want to change in a mod setting very quickly. Much better. No ingredient satchel needed on the back of our torso armor. Although we do have a nice little coin pouch. It shows you where we're keeping our gold. All of our extra gold that actually gets bigger, the amount of gold we have. How much did we come away with? You know, we got some. Let's look back at all this stuff. We were able to acquire quite a bit. Obviously, I did take some, other than lockpicks, I took some random stuff, and we got broom. We found some cool books. We found some ingredients. You know, we had some food, and we found a lot more food, including mead with juniper berry. That's going to be very nice. It almost seems rare, so I don't really want to use that. I'll probably just hang on to it for a while. We got some venom from those guys. We found a number of potions. Extra health. I don't really like that. We'll probably try to sell that one. We'll definitely be selling the hat. We won't be wearing that. We did find some clothes. No gloves though. In my testing, I found some black gloves that were really cool, but we'll find all that kind of stuff when we're gonna sell the robes and that, and then we'll disenchant this so we can get magic increase. So we'll know that enchantment for the future, since we are not going to be wearing a hood because of our trait often, because we'll want to block, and that'll make our blocking better if we're not wearing a hood. We'll want to stick to that and try to not really wear anything. I don't know if amulets count as that. We'll have to try and see if our blocking, if the damage is worse. We'll have to like test that. Because like a circlet or whatever, not an amulet, a circlet that goes on your helm, that might be different than like a hood or a helmet. Might just be a helmet piece, but we will test it. Anyways, since nothing else to do here. Oh wow, we ended up right by our farm here. Oh, that's a deer. That's another deer. Gosh, you know what? We've got plenty of food right now. We don't need to do that. We don't want to overhunt. You know, that would be, see, you know, we're morally good, and that drops to pretty much everything. You know, we'll hunt out of necessity, and, you know, we'll get jobs out of necessity. But, you know, if somebody threatens our life and tries to kill us, like bandits or whatever, we'll definitely defend ourselves. But we'll also definitely have to run away at times. So we are young and ignorant. Let me see, did I change? I want to put that as 2. I guess we'll put that as 5. I don't want steel arrows. I don't want them pinged all the time. Well, that kind of looks worse without the arrows. Yeah, whatever, we'll just leave the arrows on. Anyways, well, if we follow this, it seems like there's a path or kind of a road here. If we follow this, I bet you will, yeah, a lantern right here. We're definitely going to find town. Lots of wildlife out here, which is good. Well, look, we've got a little sign. Yeah, Helgen that way, Falkreath that way, Riverwood this way. Okay, Riverwood. Let's Gotta be this way. Alright. Sorry about that. I just had some MCM settings I had to set straight because I had forgotten just a few. I realized I was picking stuff up and looting, like this here. Oh, that's not something to loot. Oh. What is this? So here's something. Thistle. So we're going to pick this up. And yeah, time passed a little bit, and then I've got the notification for more than a minute passes. It's going to say, hey, this time passed. But as you can see, the shadow shifted just a little bit. It looks like the Guardian Stones is where we've arrived. So we've got a Thief Stone, a Mage Stone, and a Warrior Stone. Obviously, you already guessed, we're going to be going Warrior Stone. And under the sign of the Warrior, we have more health and resist incoming damage, which I actually don't know for this. There was an update to the Standing Stone overhaul that I have, which I can't remember what it's called. I think it's by the same mod author that does the Aetherius, the race overhaul, but I can't remember specifically. If anybody has a question, obviously drop it down in the comments and I can dig into it further, but I don't know specifically how much resist this adds for damage. Obviously, I think we already have 10%, and we get more health. I don't know how much that is either. Wait, let's see how much health we have. That'll tell us. So we got 125 right now, and we'll take the warriors. We're gonna do it again. That was nice. Here, let's look at the. Oh, it's gonna get all down from the heavens. It shines, and the warrior stone lights up, showing the constellation. It fades away. Love those so much. Very cool moment. And that's not what we're looking at. How much health did I get? Okay, that's a fair amount. So now we're up to 175. So I can look at all of our active effects, right? So we're warm right now. We feel refreshed and fed. We've got extra stamina from the ring. Imperial ancestry. Okay, so this is from. That's why we had by 100. We started with 125 in each because Imperials have Imperial ancestry, and we get 10% better prices and often find extra gold. Okay, so that explains why we've gotten so much. Because I am gonna be honest, I normally play an Orc or a Nord on Skyrim, and especially with this one recently, I've been playing in both of those. And I've been getting a lot of gold in my test of this Imperial playthrough, and I didn't really know. Now I know. So Imperial, as an unknown Imperial, you are mostly assumed to be law-abiding and civilized. So this is the reputation, as you can see right there on the left side, reputation unknown. Part of the reputation mod, which tracks so many things that you do, and is very, very configurable. Great mod, and will have people treat you accordingly to your reputation. So if you are an evil character, they're going to treat you as such and maybe be afraid of you at certain points, depending on how bad you are. And then we've got Runic Ward. This is for our traits. What is this? Resist Magic 2. But then we also have this. It must have to break it up with Magic Resist to be a different one than... says it on here, but it's weird that it lists both. It's definitely just how it lists it, because look, we got trait, but then we've got Warborn. Okay, so 50 is the actual number, right, because we were at 125 and now we're at 175, so it's 50, and resist 10% of all incoming weapon and spell damage. That's really nice. That's going to stack so well with us that we're not going to have to be a stealth archer, maybe we'll actually be able to keep that bow away. And, you know what? We're just not even going to keep them on. We're just going to keep the sword and shield on favorites. Yes, there it is. And we'll take off those darn arrows for now. Unless we're hunting, we will walk like a warrior does. Anyways, let's keep walking, and like a warrior does, we will eventually find a town. It looks like there's something up here. just looks kind of decrepit and broken down. I don't know that we need to do that. Uh-oh. I can see a wolf in the distance. You know what? This is time for some archery. Because like I said, even though we just put the bow away, we can just get it out for hunting. And with that, let's try... Uh-oh, I think he might have sensed me. Nope, here he comes though. Oh boy, here comes their friends too. Oh, I bashed his friend. That stunned him a bit. Okay. Here, he's gonna run away, then I'm gonna focus on you. Oh, I wish that would have hit you. That was not good. That a power attack with all that stamina did not hit you. This is not a good... We're gonna have to take a potion here. Or maybe not. We'll barely survive. Oh. Well, that's not good. So that should show you how dangerous combat is. One of the reasons that we're not doing permadeath, because I like to be able to progress. It would be cool to do it under this list, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. And something that does take time that we were just looking at, which I think is we're still dripping blood here. Hold on, wait, let's very slowly regen some magicka, and then we can heal up. And then I think we'll try to skin ourselves our first wolf, because we can actually, as we skin, we can level up in hunting, because there's a few other skills that aren't tied to your level through a very cool, I think it's called campfire skills, but don't quote me on that one. And we will use it. It's actually had an update that is more user-friendly now. Has a really cool UI, it looks like. So let's go ahead and try to skin this guy. I'm not gonna take the meat, but I will take... Well, should we? Maybe we could sell it to... Yeah, let's take it all. Let's take as much as we can harvest, and it makes them look pretty gross, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like looking at them. But you know what? These are the spoils of war out here in Skyrim. And so now that around 1 hour has passed for each time that it took us, because we really suck at skinning, because we've pretty much never done it before. You know, we've grew up in around Cyrodiil, where a lot of stuff was handled for us, but part of coming out here is you know, learning how to survive ourselves. So we've got to get better at skinning, hunting, all of that stuff. And in that time has passed, we've also become hungry, because like I said, survival. So we have survival mode on legendary, and it's giving you kind of a tutorial on that. I'm not going to go through it too much. Obviously, you know, we're hungry, and it's talking about food poisoning. Don't get food poisoning. Don't eat raw rabbit or raw wolf meat. But we are going to eat some bread, because that'll be easy. I'll munch on some bread. Hopefully we don't got some blood on it. That's good. We'll put it away for later, because that's what we do. And we'll heal up just a little bit more to full. And yeah, there we go. We can continue on. There's a fox there, but oh gosh, I already see another wolf. And he is attacking, so we're gonna try to save this fox, although we may not be able... Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a really bad wolf. We're running. Oh, he's coming for us. Oh, he's coming for us. Oh, he's coming for us. Okay, keep running. Keep running. Oh, I'm gonna run out of, Oh boy. Okay, no. No, go away. No, go away. Go away, boy. Go away. Oh, he's really mad that I, Oh, somebody in the house help. Or somebody in the town help. Oh, I've contracted a disease. Okay, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away, boy. Go away. Okay, we're gonna use these rocks to our advantage. Can anybody help me? Can anybody help me? Help! 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 Really? Really? Bro, help! 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 Oh, the blacksmith is gonna help us. Here we go. We can't let him go by himself. Ah, he's about to kill me. Ah.
Another day, another victory.
Oh, fuck. I am really sorry that I brought all this to your town, guys. They're just burning everywhere. uh, welcome to Skyrim, everybody. welcome to Skyrim. My playlist is fantastic. I have a lot of fun with it. What is this elf doing here in the background here? Who was he trying to kill? I thought we killed all the wolves. What are you shooting at, bro? He got excited. He's trying to kill that fox. He got excited by us having that fantastic battle there in the town. And yeah, there's no way that we can do this yet. Let's get rid of these arrows. That is hilarious. Okay, let's try to heal up a little bit because we are bleeding out in the middle of the town. Man, this blacksmith is that gives us kind of a headache because we've used so much of our concentration, our willpower, our magicka. And man, are we bloody. We're gonna need to wash off soon in like a crick or something to get good prices. Is this elf still going on about the... Okay, should we help you out, bud, so you don't feel so bad? Or are you gonna feel even worse if I come up here and kill this fox for you? Do not shoot me. Here. Looks like you got him. He's probably just bleeding out. Let's just put him out of his misery. Oh, I missed. Okay, that's really bad. Oh, and I hit the rock that one time. That is one mod that we have. I'll go ahead and showcase that here in a second. If I can get this guy dead. Come here, bud. You're just bleeding out at this point. Don't make this harder. Ah, he's a quick little bugger. Alright, you know what? Time for the bow, because this is hunting. Also trying to save the townspeople from feeling embarrassed about being a bad hunter. That's how you do it, bro. Right up his butt, too. Alright, you know what? We'll skin this, even though it's going to pass. About a quarter of an hour passes. We got some more meat. I don't want to pass any more time, though. What time is it now that we've spent quite a bit? It was 9:16, so it's about noon. It's 12:36 now. It's been most of the day, most of the early morning, exploring Helgen, finding the journal, and then coming here, finding the town, being attacked. Look, this is our blood right here. This is our blood. This is how we've just been bleeding out everywhere. We're gonna heal ourselves. I shouldn't use a double spell because it's less efficient. So yeah, if we do one thing, we can nearly heal ourselves to full with a full mana part. Oh boy. I wonder if this town had seen, anybody here had seen the dragons. The elf seems to be back to normal, so that's good. And the blacksmith seems to run away. Sorry kids, you gotta see this, but at least you know that your dad is keeping things safe, huh? At least I assume he might be one of your dads. Seems like a very small town. Everybody probably knows everybody. Let's just take a look around here. Bosmer. So we've got a wood elf or a Bosmer. Here, this guy must run the mill. Hello. Oh look at all the sawdust and stuff. This is cool. We can actually see the log get sawed in half.
Not now.
I'm sorry. I'm just actually looking. I'm really curious. It's not super friendly, huh? Oh, he split it. It's gonna fall. Look. Oh, cool. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Keep walking.
I know. They aren't super friendly to newcomers. Well, this guy must be his apprentice, chopping wood for him or something. Maybe he's his son. Who knows? Look at a barrel. Yep, you've got an axe over here, a grindstone, the wood chopper's block. This is a really nice little town as far as all things are concerned. Unless we got a little bridge over the river here. The blacksmith and the mill probably work together a little bit. They've been here for a while. Well, this is an interesting town. Well, who's this fellow? Well, he seems a little out of it. Might be drunk. Sleeping Giant Inn. Is there? Oh, there is. Look at that. I really like. Oh, he's a sleeping giant. I couldn't see it at first. You had to really like look at his face. Holy cow. And then what's this place right here? Riverwood Trader. Okay. Well, they're probably not going to want to trade with us. Oh, my blood and stuff seem to have wash off. That shouldn't actually have happened, but that's fine. So if I go to... Oh, but I've got a disease and minor combat stress. Okay. I did need to wash though. Do we have like wash? How did I do that last time? But there should be like a button that you press and you kind of like wash yourself. Maybe the mod updated and it doesn't have that anymore. Oh, now we're wet though. Maybe it's in a different, that should be all though. Treat wounds, build campfire. Huh. Maybe if we get dirty it'll prompt us. That was a thing, but I guess if I don't have to do that, that's fine. But we wouldn't get a bonus from being washed, but that's also fine. Red diamond. Oh, that's the, yeah. So we don't have anything that would make them not necessarily want to, hang with us. I thought being recently washed boosted your speechcraft. Is that, I wonder if that was taken out. Because it maybe was too powerful or people were focusing on it too much. I'm gonna have to look into that. Alright, welcome back everybody. I have actually figured it out. I actually just had to reinstall the mod Dirt and Blood, and now Wash and Rinse has been added in, and everything is the same other than, you know, obviously we're still not bloody. We are a little dirty, as you can see, so it just added that on when reinitializing the mod. But either way, let's go ahead and skin. It might be too early, but we don't. Yeah, let's just leave these guys here for just right now. Hopefully they won't despawn it, but if they do, are you lost, little boy? Don't talk to your elders like that. Come on now. Here's this elf, so let's just go ahead and get acquainted. But the most interesting thing that I think Flavia wants to do right away is trade. We see this Riverwood Trader, and we're thinking, you know, let's go and meet the locals and say, hey, I've got some stuff to sell. But that's why we weren't going to do it yet. We were going to wash and rinse. So essentially, we can go into some water and wash and rinse. So we're going to get, oh, about knee deep here so we can, that's perfect. Then we're going to go to our magic. We're going to select it, and then we're going to press our power button. We're going to wash and rinse, and we'll be all ready to go. This is going to give us a speechcraft, a little bit of a boost temporarily because you're recently washed, you know. And if you were to go up to someone super dirty and super bloody, you know, they're going to have a negative modifier for speechcraft because people don't want to be around you or they're scared of you. So if you're going to do any trading, it makes sense to do a little washing first. So we just go ahead and take off all our armor and weapons, apparently other than our arrows, but that's fine. We get soaped and lathered up, and use the crick here to wash all up. Hopefully this elf back here isn't watching us bathe, but we'll just get it done really fast. Cover our self, let the soap wash away, and we should be good to go. Very cool. Love that mod, as well as just so many others in there. You see it automatically does an animation for so many things, and then, you know, we're ready to go. So let's get out of this water as we were tiptoeing through it. That's a very cool animation. That must be new. A lot of updates to these mods that are fantastic. And look how good that looks. Sorry kids. I mean, you're probably used to this. It's Skyrim, you know. Open that door. Let me in, because we've got some trading to do. Oh.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
I'm here to trade.
Oh. A customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, it's alright. Could I do some...
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Okay.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
And your name is Lucan Valerius. Well, I'm definitely not going to say to you, I saw a dragon, because you're probably going to be like, you're crazy. If I doubt this guy, if he's been in here arguing with his sister all morning, has seen it or heard anything. But, and if we're going to do some trading with him, we definitely don't want to be acting like a crazy mad woman. Anyways, and we're not going to ask, because that just sounds personal. So, the only thing I want to ask, I do want to know, do you sell spells?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Right, they do have a college here. Oh, we've got some baking recipes. That's not terrible. So let's see. Ooh, we've got a fishing rod. I think I'll find one or make one on my own, though. You've got a backpack. You've got quite a good amount of fantastic goods. But first of all, sir, I would like to sell to you a wooden ladle. Oh, you're not going to give me anything for it. Oh, come on. You can't just find this anywhere. You see this? This is, how do I describe this to you, sir? I'm going to feed you soup. There you go. Yes, you will understand the nice ladle. You're not going to give me anything for that. Whatever. Here, I'll give this to you. I'll give you a tankard. I'm keeping the broom. Screw you. It's my broom. You can have a couple baskets. You can have some charcoal.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Yes, now you'll give me gold for stuff. Yes. Roll of paper. I don't need that. What can we sell you? I want to keep all books. I'm going to be honest. We're going to be kind of a hoarder. That's why we have the trait hoarder. I mean, it's appropriate, right? What I can sell you, though, is some very heavy ingredients that we really don't care about.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Indeed. So that's one mod that I had. That is similar to an Oblivion style, where it gives, you know, merchant lines when you sell stuff occasionally. It makes me feel more at home. I kind of streamline all the Elder Scrolls into one. That kind of, you know, makes it feel better for me. Anyways. We're going to keep, like, everything in this tab. I'm not going to be selling you stuff unless we're, like, super over. Although we already have a ton of stuff. But we are going to sell you this. How much are we going to get? 13 gold for it? That's all you're going to give me? Whatever.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
I bet. We're going to sell you a hat. Ooh, get 6 gold. A hide shield, 7 gold. Yeah, let's sell you the... Although, is this better for warmth? Warmth 27. Warmth 27. Okay, we'll sell you a silver ring. I have no use for it, and I found it inside of a spider, sir. And yeah, we're gonna keep those. Let's see what they look like. But not in here. We can't undress and dress in front of this chap, so we'll have to do that some other time. Anyways, greetings. How are you?
Need something?
How are you doing? And it's very, very nice, lovely weather we're having.
So.
So what we did there is we got a little bit of speech crafting XP for just chatting
My
about the
sister
weather.
Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
And as you can see, a little bit of time passed, and that was probably from our trading and also our time talking to him. I know for trading, for certain time passes, but it's like down to 0.5% because sometimes
Maybe
it's
you're
way too
looking
much.
for something particular.
No, I'm just looking around. Hello.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
That sounds like something I don't want to do. I'm just here to sell to you, my lady. Alright, well now that we've done that, I guess let's go ahead and get rid of these for them. Although then they're just gonna be in the right here in the middle of the thing. I guess it's not our problem, is it? We could always drag them out of town afterwards, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do some skinning. About an hour passes and we are peckish once again. Let's eat a carrot. Arr. Oh, that's so crunchy and good. Alright, Mr. Alpha Wolf. I wonder if you have extra stuff on you. Nope, just one and one, huh? About an hour and a half passes while you retrieve the pelt. Yeah, that passed time quite a bit. So now it's 3 p.m. Yeah, let's take a little sit just next to some nasty stuff. That's cool. Where you reflect on your hunting experience. New perk available, so that's nice. We'll have to build a fire. So.
Be a blacksmith someday, Papa?
Oh.
As good as Yorlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. You keep working hard like you've been doing, and you will be the greatest blacksmith
What is she
Skyrim has
doing?
ever seen.
Thanks, Papa.
Being a weird kid, stretching and doing jumping jacks. Hello, sir. Are you open for business, or are you
Every
just...
day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Yeah, I bet. Well, thanks for helping me with those wolves. I will definitely drag them off your
Whatever
property.
you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Really? Well, I figured you were a blacksmith.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. You looking for a new blade?
Very possibly. I'm not going to tell you that just yet. I don't know that I can trust you, but I do know that your name is Alvor now. Alvor the blacksmith. It's nice to meet you, Alvor. My name is Flavia. Let's see. I can't sell from you right now, but it seems like you're not at your post, or otherwise it would say, do you have, or what can you sell with? We've got a lot to ask. But for now, I'm just going to ask, what can you tell me about Riverwood? Because we're new and we're a traveler, so.
Gerda's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the
Just have
mill.
to leave it in the middle.
I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Okay, so yeah, you guys kind of work together. You guys have to with trade and whatnot, I figured. Wood leads to, you know, stuff that you need for wood, and then also smithing, which leads to, or smelting, which leads to blacksmithing, rather. Someone's using your forge right now. Who is that? Anyways, well, I'd like to armor my horse. That'd be cool.
Until next time.
I don't have a horse, but interesting. Hello, little girl. Is that your apprentice? Someone is using your forge, my guy. Well, we did make him a promise. How do I, oh no. I forgot to unselect it and we're washing in blood. That's not good. We're also doing it in the middle of the street. That is why you always unselect those and you don't do them as a favorite. Because if you were to think, you know, oh, I'm going to shout, and then use your power, or any other power for that matter, and then you end up stopping to wash yourself, it can be kind of problematic. So, let's hope that's the last time I do that. Let's hope anyways. So anyways, we didn't just bathe in his blood. We were trying to pick him up. Oh, that looks so creepy. Why? Okay. Come here, bud. We're just gonna carry you right past Mr. Elf here. He didn't say a word. We're just taking out the trash. He's probably used to it, being a hunting town and all, being an elf. And we're gonna dispose of you, you poor soul, right out here. Thanks for trying to kill me like you did. And my blood's still on the ground. That's cool. Man, look at these textures. I love this game. I could just spend hours in this game, and I think I will. Because it's Skyrim Saturday. Let's pick some thistle. It's very detailed for first-person animations. I love it. And we're not going to wash. I'm going to pick up this dude. Come here, bud. We're going to pick you up by your butt. That's a nice thumbnail right there. That should be the screenshot. If I moved him and seen more of his butt, that'd be perfect. It's alright. I bet the birds and everything are gonna feed off this guy before long. What's left of him anyways. I got what I could harvested out of him. And we made a promise to the blacksmith we'd at least get it off his front lawn since he helped us. So that is what we'll do. Legs flopping around are too much. Oh god. Okay. And there you go, bud. Oops. You got nothing left in you. See, what did I say? The chicken is already gonna be pecking at it. Oh god, he's gonna get sick. Hey, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. I told you I'd get it out. I never said I'd keep the chickens away from it. Alright, I won't be eating any chicken meals in this town for any time soon. You've got some stuff you made over here. It's nice. We got a workbench, some iron ingots, a tanning rack. Oh. You know what? I wonder if he'll let us use this. He's clearly got some guy over here using his stuff. Hello. Alvor, could I ask you again?
You looking for a new blade?
No. I mean, maybe, but you're still not at your post. Anyways, can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Good day.
It's a pretty good intro into a little tutorial. Too bad he won't let us work for him. He doesn't like us enough to offer to work for him, at least yet. But we do have some stuff that we can skin up, and since he said we could use it, that is the one he said. Let's try to make ourselves some better armor. So we're gonna make some leather out of all of that stuff, and that's gonna pass time quite a bit. And then we're gonna make leather straps. And then, let's see, what time are we? 4:25, so about an hour. Oh, I forgot, that's the same keybind as sitting down. I need to fix that. I forget which mod that is. We'll do that some other time. Because I can check the clock otherwise, by other means. So, we are peckish, and we still have rock joint. We need to remember that, because that's just going to get worse and worse. Let's eat another carrot. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we made all that, but this guy, excuse me, could I use the forge? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna try to see if I can make some leather armor. It's probably be better. That doesn't really look very good. How about we just do match leather? I'm not gonna be able to get I don't even think I can make regular leather. I think this is all modded stuff, so see how it's a different set. I want like the original set. This stuff wouldn't be bad, but I guess we'll have to work on our smithing either way to be able to do it. Did we get, oh, the tiniest sliver of XP? That's gonna be so rough. So everything, every skill is at 0.1% for XP. There we go. Now we should be able to see what is everything we can make. Okay, so we can make northern stuff with a lot of fur. I kind of like our outfit though. What is this? Rogue thief. We're not a thief though. We're not gonna be making helmets. I like our gloves. These might be better. What is the armor on this? 22, 6, 6. 22, 6, and 6. Let's look at our fur stuff. Oh, it's actually better. Okay, so yeah, we'll be keeping that. Oh, we need to sell iron helmet. Wonder if that guy didn't want it because he doesn't buy. We'd have to sell it to this guy. Yeah, we can just keep it on us for now. We're doing pretty good on carry weight, 157 out of that. So what we will do is ooh, should we make? Is there a cape, or if not, I'll make a collar, just so we have something. Oops. How did I do that? Oh, it's backspace. That's right.
Anything else I can do for you, sir? You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor?
See, he's already got a blacksmith.
Raw materials.
Just make a regular one.
Not bad. It's me when I first started smithing.
Yeah. What do you mean by raw materials?
This guy clearly is not very good. Maybe. Oh, are you at work now? Are you selling?
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. You looking for a new blade?
Ooh, we've got options. Need any help around the forge? And so maybe he's seen us craft something decent since we said we could use it. He needed us to prove our worth first. Interesting. Okay, so he has got. Let's see what he has for
Looking
sale.
to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Well, a little bit of both, but we don't buy helms if that's what you're asking. I don't think that's what you were asking, but ooh, what is this? Deal 10 sun damage to the undead. That's a cool enchantment. Look at the can I zoom in on that? Glowy. I like glowy enchantments. Ooh, common sword. That's like my favorite sword. Look at this sword. Look at this freaking sword, but I want to be able to make it. Oh, look at the runes and stuff. It's like a small sword. It's not like a katana or anything, but it's like, oh, it's so cool. And it's a common sword. It's not, anything crazy. Honestly, even a steel sword would be better. But I love the look of it so much. God, he's got that for 135. I don't think I want to spend all my gold on it right now. But we do have something to sell, and this means we can sell this to him. We've got 308. We have weapons to sell also. Let's get rid of a few daggers, although we're always, here's the thing, we're always going to keep one dagger in our inventory because this is going to allow for us to skin. Now, I don't have a mod or anything that requires it for skinning as far as I know. I think the simple hunting overhaul that I have is a, first of all, fantastic mod, but I don't think it requires knives to do it because it's meant to be more of a lightweight thing that's compatible with a lot of other mods. But we're always going to keep, one dagger in there just so, that's how we're skinning. It's just a little bit of roleplay. So, we've got swords, but is our axe better? Our axe is better. So we'll keep a sword, but we've got 2 to sell. Here, I found this mace too. It's heavy. I don't really want to use it.
Ysmir's blessing on you.
Yes, you as well. And, yeah, that's about it. I think we'll keep our woodcutter's axe so that we can chop wood. This is our, main weapon. This is our offhand. This is our, when we're not using a sword, which we're actually not going to need. So I guess we could sell the sword. Yeah,
Is there anything else you need?
Possibly, because we're getting to 344 gold. And that's a lot of gold. Oh, I like that shield, too. I'm not gonna buy anything enchanted. I would like to, for our very first enchanted stuff, minus the ring that I took, I would like it to be found. You know, that we've got that awesome moment of either we killed it and somebody's got an enchanted thing and we get that, or we find it in a dungeon, in a chest, in a box somewhere. Um, he's got half gloves that are gray. Right? This is his side? Yeah, because we never found those. Yeah. I'm going to buy those to have some different stuff. We'll get some other gloves and stuff too, because I like just dressing up and having all sorts of different outfits and stuff, as you wouldn't just wear the same outfit every day. You know, you'd switch it up, so we will switch it up. I want the sword. Yep. We're going the sword, and even though it's worse than the axe that we have, we're going to buy it.
Ysmir's blessing on you.
Yes, and so you can see it'll have... Oh, it's actually the same. Oh, it's the same as the Iron War Axe now. That is fantastic, because this is going to be our new main hand anyways. Because we've always been a fan of the sword and board. This is so awesome that he ended up selling this, because I didn't plan getting this early, but we have some gold. Check this out. So it's pretty long. Actually, I should probably go out of town to do this. They wouldn't like me drawing my weapon for no reason. I mean, I was near the blacksmith, but still. Get in the sun that just disappeared because it got too late. Darn it. And oh, I wish I could look. Can I do? Haha! So I can look at it in the light. Look at that reflecting off my healing glow. I don't know why, I just love that so much. Anyways, that'll be our new number 1. So we'll always just be probably sword and board. Which means get these arrows out of here. Keep that on our wrist so we can just have our ponytail flowing in the wind. That's perfect. So that's just what we'll look like. We'll have to get used to it. And it looks pretty good. I honestly really like it. I love the SMP or whatever, the hair like flying around, and in the wind it's a little herky-jerky, but just know that Skyrim winds are no joke. They would bust you normal people on your ass. That's all I got to say. What is this? I've never seen this here. Spiky grass. What the fuck is that? Grass pod? Okay. There's new shit that even I don't know about, don't remember, or don't... That's cool. Wonder if he ever needs any help around the forge. Or, not the forge, sorry. He did need help around the forge. We could ask, but around the mill. We could do some chopping. I do like chopping, as you guys know from the Morrowind playthrough. And, oh, are you laying out here in the sun? Can I join y'all? How do I do that? Yeah, here we go. See if I can get a good shot. We're a little too far away, but I like it. It's another screenshot. You know what? Why not? Maybe we use them for the first couple ones. Who knows what we use them for. Anyways. Who's this lady?
What do you want, Imperial?
Oh, she seems nice. I'm sorry, I saved your town from mighty wolves that I also brought here. You could show a little respect, you know what I mean? Like, sheesh. We're an unknown Imperial. You don't have to be so rude about it.
You sure look like you could use some help.
Yeah, you look like you could use even more help. You don't even have a weapon on you, bro. What are you talking about, me needing help? What's this guy's deal? Still just sitting there, huh?
Out of my way, stranger.
Do you work at the mill?
Forget it. I don't do that kind of work.
You just sit here eating bread? Just a lazy drunk?
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that explains the face he made earlier with us. How you feeling there, bud?
Hey, my hangover is gone.
Oh.
But damn if I ain't almost sober.
Sounds like you're pretty drunk. Here, have a
Got
drink
any
on
ale
me.
you need?
I'm sure I do. Here, have my only ale.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
I just gave you... Okay, we're not gonna enable the local drunks anymore, but at least he likes us a little bit.
What can I do for you?
Who are you? Oh, hey, excuse me, I want to talk to you.
What can I do for you? Greetings, stranger. The name's Yormir, and I'm at your service.
Yormir, huh?
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Perhaps you need your boots shined, or your tunic washed, or need a letter delivered?
You shouldn't sell so hard, boy. It makes you desperate. No. Unfortunately, lad, I need no such services.
Well, maybe you need someone to chop you some firewood, or brew you an alchemy potion. I think I have a recipe lying around somewhere.
Well, at least you're showing initiative. We're not going to be rude, you know. We want, he is showing initiative, and regardless of whatever race he is, which we're not really racist, Flavia is not racist, I'm going to get that out of the way, we're always going to talk in a way that, you know, is from a character's point of view, where we're going to view Imperials as higher than them, which technically is kind of racist, but we, at the same time, we don't view other races lower than us. It's just we have a lot of pride in our lineage, you know. But we also respect we respect orcs for, you know, their strength. We respect Nords for their strength and their durability, you know, and other races. So, but we also value Imperials fairly high. We're not gonna be mean in any case. We're not gonna be playing a mean character unless somebody is, you know, trying to kill us or something. Then that is a different case. So at least he's showing initiative.
That's right. And I assure you, every service I offer will earn your complete satisfaction. In fact, I could be your personal assistant. I could wash your clothes and carry your equipment. Consider me your personal pack mule.
Well, I guess I'll consider it.
Really? I'll do everything you ask. Just say the word.
Okay, so we could say, follow me, I need your help, and he could be our companion now, or we could just talk to him and, you know. Actually, let's learn a little bit about him. I'm going to say you're fairly young for someone to be living out on your own, which is kind of bold assuming that, but it seems like he is just he was doing the blacksmith work. I don't think he's part of that family unless he's going to tell us otherwise, but something tells me since he's trying to get picked up by anyone and have any sort of job, that he's maybe out here on his own. So otherwise he'll correct us if we're wrong.
I'm of age and a man grown. I can grow whiskers on my cheeks just like any old Nord.
Okay, so you're Nord.
People treat me differently because of my station, but they still respect me as a man, which is more than I could say for my father. The last time I saw the old toad, all he did was bark orders and gripe. He complained my pheasant roast was overcooked. He nearly slapped me when I poured his beer and left a less than frothy head. And then he berated me the entire time I cleared his table.
Oh, that sounds like a volatile household. No, that's a little more mean pointing it out. I'm sorry, that must be difficult for you.
Yeah, but at least when he's eating he keeps his mouth shut. The worst part is afterward, when he starts spouting racist nonsense.
Oh, okay.
Elves poisoning our food, elves stealing our children, and don't tell them there's a difference between the elven races, let alone Altmer and Thalmor. They're all Thalmor maggots to him. Listening to the old man makes me ashamed to call myself a Nord.
Yeah, that is pretty, set in his ways. I bet your old man is equally ashamed of you. No. Hey, don't insult maggots by comparing them to the Thalmor. That's a good one. We're just gonna deflect because it's kind of a weird subject. Any siblings?
Just one, a sister. A real snobby bitch.
Whoa.
Obsessed with gold. Saving it, to be precise, which would be fine if she had a sense of humor about it.
How so?
Whenever we went to the market in Whiterun, she'd always harass the vendors until they gave her a discount, just to make her leave. Poor Carlotta. Here she was, trying everything in her power to feed her children, and my sister shakes her down for every last cent.
Oh.
When we left, I told my sister if there was one thing she didn't need any amulet or potion for, it was to become a master of cheap craft.
Ooh.
That pretty much severed whatever relationship we had. My sister holds a grudge as tight as she holds her coin purse.
Well, I think that's enough about your family. Everyone sounds terrible. I don't even really want to know about anything else.
I'm talking about them, as it were. At least to anyone who isn't a patron.
Well, you remember, I'd hate to leave it there because that's kind of awkward. But you have any job in town?
If you're asking if I specialize in something, I'd say I do just about everything. For instance, I used to help Sven chop lumber. That is, until the day he almost lost his hand at the sawmill. Wasn't my fault, he ran into me. But he hasn't asked for my help since. Same with Delphine. She says I broke too many dishes. I broke maybe 3, at the most.
That's kind of a lot. 3 dishes seems like a lot. Maybe you're being too hard on her.
Ha! That woman seems sweet on the outside, but beware. She has a real mean streak, too.
Alright, well, she's just not
Girder,
good to work
though
for then.
she'll vouch for me. And the blacksmith fellow. I forget his name.
Alvor?
He taught me how to strip leather down.
Ah.
I'm guessing he would have hired me as his apprentice, but I think he knew I was destined for more.
Yeah. Okay, well, sensing a pattern with your previous employers. No, we're not gonna say that. I think that's about all we're gonna talk to Huramir for about. It's good to know we would have a companion option just from talking to the guy.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Oh, you gonna square off with me, little boy?
The name's Huramir, and I'm just the man for the job.
Yeah. We're gonna walk away from you now, bud. Oh, that's getting to be a little bit darker. We're gonna need a place to stay. We're gonna need a job. I mean, we're doing all right for ourselves, but let's see where we ended at. 200 gold. Not bad at all. We're gonna need to have a place to stay. We're gonna have to find a job. What else we gotta do? We've gotta find somebody to give this book to. Maybe we could ask Alvor about it. Yeah, you know what? He seems the most approachable. He seems the person with the most head on his shoulders. I think we're gonna tell him kind of quietly here what's going on. Hey, Alvor.
Iron or steel is what you need.
No.
Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Well, that's true. I'm not gonna be wearing. Listen. We gotta talk.
You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
Listen. A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it.
What? Dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the
saw
valley from
it?
the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
Yeah, that dragon flew off this way. You must have seen it.
You're right. I saw it. Didn't want to believe my own eyes is all. A dragon. Here in Skyrim. What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say.
Sounds
The
like
Jarl
it.
needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
How do I get to Whiterun?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace.
Alright, the Jarl's Palace. Well, he's not gonna he's not gonna give us anything for the road, but thank you, sir.
Okay.
I'm glad we were able to confide with someone. Alright, so the new quest that we've got is Alvor has asked me to take word to the Jarl of Whiterun of the dragon attack on Helgen, and to ask the Jarl to send soldiers to protect Riverwood. So the Jarl of Whiterun. So Whiterun sounds, you know, like a hold kind of name. And essentially what we're going to do, because that sounds interesting, we're going to find a place to sit down. Looks like there's a little bench right here. Yeah. We're going to sit down, and we're going to read that book that we got that was The Holds of Skyrim. Where is it? Here we go. So it's the Hold, it's going to be kind of a long one. The Holds of Skyrim, a field officer's guide for use by officers of the Imperial Legion. Oh, this will be useful. Welcome, loyal officer of the Empire. You have been given this guide to help you and those men under your command better understanding of the geography of Skyrim, since you will be serving in Skyrim for the lengthy period of time. Hopefully we will be, so this is kind of interesting. This information should prove invaluable, I would say so. Skyrim is organized into 9 holds. A hold is a large area of land roughly equivalent to a county in Cyrodiil. Okay, well I've been from Cyrodiil, so I know how many counties there are, which means that Skyrim is really big, kind of just like Cyrodiil. A lot of land here. Each hold is governed by a Jarl who maintains his court in the hold's capital city. Okay, so there's other cities, and Whiterun must be this capital city that we're looking for. 4 of these holds are fairly small and sparsely populated. As a result, the capitals are a little more than towns. The 5 major cities of Skyrim act as capitals for the larger hold. Following is a detailed review of each hold. East March. Okay, we're going to skip that for now until we're going to be in the hold, because we're looking for Whiterun. Falkreath. Skip that for now. Halfingar. Skip that for now. Hjalmarch. Skip that for now. The Pale, skip that for now. The Reach, skip that for now. The Rift, skip that for now. And we have Whiterun. This central hold is characterized by wide grassy plains that are home to numerous farms. Many roads pass through Whiterun, joining the more distant holds together. The hold's capital city, also called Whiterun, sits high on a rocky promontory amid a large flat swath of scrubland. Amongst the wealthiest cities of Skyrim, Whiterun has usually proven friendly to the Emperor's soldiers. Okay. Usually proven friendly to the Emperor's soldiers. So that's an important point of when we're going in here. Because obviously there's some sort of drama. There's been, you know, there's been a rebellion or whatever's been going on, and we don't know everything, but, you know, obviously the High King Torg was killed. We know that for sure. It's been some time since that happened, but that means the country is amid chaos. So, I just heard one new MCM. What was the new MCM? Oh, Dirt and Blood. Okay, now we have settings for it. What? That's so weird. It didn't register until then. I knew there was... Okay. Now we have... Yay! Now we have settings. No, I don't want swimming as effective as bathing. We're going to need soap, and we're going to need that when we want to do that. We're not going to make NPCs bathe. Hair reminder. I don't want a hair reminder. We're going to deactivate it. Is this the one that gives you the scissors? Let me see. Turn this off. You don't want reminders. That's not it. Hair reminders. This feature will remind you not a dynamic, but you won't use change of the free. I swear there's one of these gives you scissors, like hair scissors, every 2 weeks, and we could turn that off, but I can't remember which one it is. It's one of his fantastic mods, but I can't remember Shout out to you, J Serpa. Anyways, now that that random thing happened, maybe because we're dirty again? No? Are we finally getting dirty because we don't have speech crafting bonus? Maybe that's what made it. Okay, no, we still do. I don't know. As you can see, we got a +5 speechcraft bonus for that. So where is it? Reputation unknown. 4-5 stamina. Clean. Recently washed. So you take your appearance seriously, and those around you take notice. You are more likely to get good prices at shops, less likely to catch a disease, and more likely to succeed when using your persuasion skills. So, if you want to persuade someone to do something, don't be covered in dirt and blood. That's what we've learned here today. So, he gave us that, but he never really gave us a map. Although we did have the holds of Skyrim. He said to go north and go across the river. So across the river must be north, meaning this river runs east and west. I'm not even going to use a map. I think we're just going to find it. There's got to be signs to point us there. And there's probably enough time to get there. Hopefully nothing bad happens. We're going to have to be very, very careful. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and just save, just because it's been a bit. We'll move off. Okay, Whiterun is off this way to the right. There's also Windhelm, Solitude, Markhearth. A lot of roads lead through there, like they said. Riften would be back that way, so might be going back the way towards Helgen and then even going more southeast, because I don't see a road there. Woods right here, Ivarstead, Helgen right behind us. That's cool, I like that. Hopefully we don't find much clipping in the world. There will be a few things that are off. Oh my, no. I will not be slashed by you. Oh, you have a friend. Wait, let's talk about this. I'm running out of stamina. Oh, that blocking and getting hit with my block. Oh, that sucks. Fuck. Okay. Oh, we don't want to die yet. Oops. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just wish I could put my sword away. I guess I can. I was like spasming. So yeah, we're not going to skin these guys. We're just gonna leave them. So we've got business to attend to. Hopefully that's gonna be the last of the wolves. Oh, they killed a rabbit. Kind of makes me sad. That's survival of the fittest out here, I guess. That includes us. We need to be vigilant. God, I love this sword. I love this sword. And now, is it actually going to behave correctly where it will keep our blood? I hope so, because I clearly messed something up when I was updating mods. I don't know what it was. I had a few others that I had updated and were giving me errors, but there was only one I had to roll back, which was a male overview NPC, a male NPC overhaul mod. I have to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. Otherwise it comes out like gibberish. Alright, let's keep that shield down. I don't like my ponytail clipping through that. Ponytail needs to be free. Our coin pouch getting a little bigger. We got a couple 100 coins. Take a look at our bloody character walking down. You can see our potions on our character. You see coin pouch on there. You can see our ponytail flopping in the wind. Man, I love these mods. Look at this tree. This is cool. Reminds me of like the white tree of Gondor or whatever. Just a very, very, very small portion of it. Some lavender. is that? You guys see that? There's somebody being brought as a prisoner. This has got to be Whiterun, like I said. This matches what we described in a lot of farmlands. And are you guys Imperial soldiers? You are. Who are you escorting? I'm gonna poke my nose in just to see if I can find out. I know I probably shouldn't. Hello. Oh, Stormcloak, yes. Escorting him to death, most likely. I wonder if he had something to do with Helgen. I think it's possible that the Stormcloaks could have, you know, brought a dragon with him, right? I mean, they're not that powerful. Ulfric's Stormcloak definitely isn't that powerful. There's no way. Hunting Brew Meadery. This looks like a very nice place, but you know what? We've got business to do. We can't sit around drinking all day as much as we would love to. If I could get out of there, that'd be great. Oh look, yeah, there's windmills and farms in the distance. It's exactly, you know, the hold that they described over a little scrubland or whatever, you know, a little swampy kind of area. Not necessarily swampy, but just broken up with rivers and flat plains, kind of. Well, not even flat, really. Man, I love this. Look at the atmosphere here, guys. Just stare at Whiterun for a second. From the outside, at least. But let's not waste too much time. Let's take a little cinematic walk for a second, though. Bloody and ready for... You know, would it be disrespectful to show up in front of a Jarl of a hold without washing? We should probably take a little wash. I know we just got bloody again, but we're not planning on trading anytime soon, but we got some water here. Let's go ahead and do it. Excuse me while I stretch for a second. It is going to be a long day of gaming. A long day of Skyrim Saturdays. I'm going to have so much, Is that a giant over there? Oh my god, it's a... Oh, we got to get out of here. Okay, need to get my boots on. Need to get my boots on. Oh my god. He's rampaging around a farm. We have to help. Oh. He's dead. Wow. Who are these people?
You look strong. Come to your Vasker.
Well, that's taken care of.
Oh.
No thanks to you.
Companion. Well, you didn't look like you needed help, but I also couldn't really run over here fast enough. I'm sorry.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
I am a true
That's why I'm
warrior.
here with my shield brothers.
What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Wow, could I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Well, this guy said something about being a companion. What does she have to say?
I think you might be sick.
I've got a disease. Sorry. What did they leave on him? I don't necessarily want to take. Yeah, it wasn't our arrow, and he didn't have anything. I don't think we would anyways, but I was just curious. You guys are just gonna leave him there, and the farm's just gonna have to deal with the smell of dead. Somebody will come along and get it. I guess they weren't hired to dispose of the body, huh? At least they can get back to their farm work. Man, look at this area. It's fantastic. Oh, there's that escort. We've got a carriage here. Ooh, some horses.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just
A jester?
Glorious farm. Fool had a coffin and a
Oh, they're so
coffin.
cute.
You'd love to see him laugh his way out of that.
Hi, bud. I like horses.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthka. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe
I'm a
you
little
weren't
sleepy.
coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen, and now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skuldar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Fight
alright.
with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight.
I am. Hey, she's an Imperial like me. I like that outfit you got on, girl. That is cool. Hey, didn't we get a collar? Didn't we make a collar? Yeah, I never even put it on. Look at that. Our ponytails just kind of hang on top and flop around. I actually really like that. That is the next bonus. You know, that's also going to keep us warmer when it's cool. We look a little bit more posh. While we are still definitely a commoner with our common sword and our iron shield and our fur outfit. Let's burn some rubber, and these guys are taking forever to get inside. So this must be where leading up to where the gates are. Oh god. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Hopefully they let us inside. Uh-oh, he's already on to me.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news about the dragons.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Wow. Okay, that was a huge XP gain. We were actually, it's because we just washed too. Remember how they said if you had washed, you have way better chances of persuading. We probably would have got told to, you know, mess off, or we had to pay our way in. Well, I got lucky. Let's go on in. I'm guessing not all cities are going to let us in that easily. Oh, look at this place.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
He's a Nord, but he's in Imperial armor. Good on ya. Oh, she's just going... Are you going inside? I would have liked to have done some business with you. Okay, yeah, she's gone. And we don't need to get in trouble for using her stuff. So what have we got here? The Drunken Huntsman. Okay, I'm not really in the mood to drink right now. We gotta find where the Jarl is. Anyone know where the Jarl is? Are you the Jarl? Excuse me.
What can I do for you, friend?
What do you do?
Do you like horses? You should visit the stables. I own them, you see. And our stock is excellent.
Oh. Has the war affected the stables?
I do hate to admit it, but if nothing else, all the fighting lately has been a complete blessing to this business.
Indeed.
You need to be careful in this city. Never know who you can trust these days.
That is kind of ominous. I don't think that, Oh, it's a missive board. Alright, sorry about that. My dog was boofing at something, and I figured she might be getting a little restless, so I took her on a little walk, and now she's chewing on a toy downstairs.
One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
So you know about the dragon attack. Word about Helgen has gotten out. Okay. Anyways, there's a missive board here. Let's go ahead and take... Ooh, let's not draw our weapons. This guy's like, what are you doing? Excuse us, we're new in town. Don't mind us. So we're going to take a look at the missive board. And, wow, a lot of missives ready. Okay, clear out. Pleat false barrows. No, I don't want to... Clear out. Deliver weapon. Deliver weapon. Find an adept spell. Find... a toy, find the missing dog. Oh no. We might have to, that one gets me. Gather firewood, that's something we could do. Let's take a look at this one. How do I read it? Is there, okay, so Shift E reads it before taking it. To all patrons and travelers, as the night grows colder, our hearth devours firewood faster than we can keep it stacked. Should you bring enough logs of firewood to the Sleepy Giant Inn, I'll see you well paid for your trouble. I'll even throw in a warm meal as a thanks, Orgnar. This is perfect because this is the inn we did not go into in Riverwood, and it will also allow us to go back. So we're going to take this one. Let's go back. And I'm going to click it. That's going to enact the quest or the missive to get it. It means we have it. We've torn that off. Nobody else can take that because somebody's on the case. And, what was the other one? Nordmead. Yeah, uncommon book. No thanks. Hunt a thief in East March. So that is a hold name. So that'd be a different hold entirely. We wouldn't want to stay here. We want to stay very local. What about this find the missing dog? This makes me kind of sad. Our farm dog has gone missing. I swear he carries the spirit of some ancient explorer the way he chases after old things. He's wandered near ruins before, but he's usually too afraid to go inside. Still, I'm worried something happened to him. If you find him, I'll pay whatever I can for a safe return. He's no warhound, but he's family, and the house feels colder without him. Oh, this tears at us, and we're going to take it, even if it means turmoil and us having to spend more gold than it's worth. We're going to try to find this person's missing dog. Because we should. Reldrith. In the old ruins near Whiterun. Okay, well, for now, those are just missives. We've torn them off, but you know where we do need to get is up to the Jarl. Oh man, there's so many stores. As a, wannabe trader and traveler, this makes us very excited. The Bannered Mare. Man, I really like the signposts that I have for everything. I'm not even sure which mod that is at this point. When you get to 425 mods or so, you really have to think about what it is. This guy is trying to barter for some vegetables. Hey, it's the guy from earlier. And I like that when we don't know their name and we haven't talked to them, it just says their race and their gender, because, that's what you would know about a person before. It's a very immersive detail. Look at all these people.
Well met, traveler.
Well met. Good on ya.
Clear skies. Perfect
whoa,
weather for
you
travel.
scared me. Yes, indeed. It is. Wow, look at how nice it looks. Whoa. Look at the. Hey, Mr. Guard person. There's something I could ask you real quick.
Sundas today. Here's hoping this week will be easier than the last.
Yes. Sundas is always better than Morndas, so.
Dragons. World's gone mad, I say.
And I can't get the sword on my own.
Oh, they're talking about something in the background. Hold on.
I just need to hire
All right, then.
maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Reclaiming a sword. This has got me interested because.
Oh. Wait, I
need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little.
Whoa!
But he has good
kids
stuff.
running around. Man, the city is so busy. Saphir and that. Okay, we'll have to. Gosh, there's just too much going on. We'll have to go back to that guy to talk to him about it. But he was talking about.
The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
The Bannered Mare. I think we'll probably be staying in in Whiterun. I'm guessing the Jarl's up there, but I wonder, can I ask the guard where the Jarl is? I don't know. Yes, I remember what I wanted to ask you. Here we go. Who's in charge of Whiterun?
You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can.
Okay. So we can ask of dangers on the roads of Whiterun Hold, but we won't do that for now because we've got, that's interesting though. We've got stuff to do. Always got to stop and randomly pick up a flower for no reason. Okay, so we have a little bit of damage to our magicka bar. Is that because we're getting tired? Yes, I think fatigue did pop up. The fatigue, slightly tired, and we have rock joints still. Is there? You know what? Wait, let me think for a second. We're too worried about the dragon. Too many things going on, and oh man, there's a dragon on the door here. Right? That's called Dragon's Reach. Why is this place called Dragon's Reach and there's dragons? There just happens to be because of its old myths and lore, but it's kind of interesting, and we're coming here to tell them about a dragon. Does anyone else see the irony in this? What about you?
Stay out of trouble, Imperial.
Rude, but I really like your armor. God. Why is she drawing her weapon? Lady, I will... Okay, I'm not... you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not doing anything.
Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
What are they talking about? You made me miss it. Alvor sent me... So I can say Alvor sent me, Riverwood is in danger, or I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Both are the same, except for the fact that we're saying in this one that we are doing it by ourselves. Or rather not mentioning Alvor, who was the one that brought up the thing. Although it was our initiative to do it. So I'm going to credit myself. If they ask, we'll say Alvor told us to do it. But, you know, he's not the one running up here to tell him. We don't even live here, and we're still the one doing it. So I'm crediting myself. Yeah, I feel like that's not really super honorable, but we're not being pressed of, like, who did this. We're just kind of trying to give ourselves a lot of credit. Like I said, we are an Imperial, and we we are very proud of ourselves. So I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I bet. I am very important. I'm an Imperial after all. Who's this dude? Who's this chap here? Adventurer. Oh, must be someone similar to me. Hello. You a Bosmer?
Oh, did you need something?
No, I just wanted to see. Just wanted to meet you.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah, so this bottom one doesn't make sense because of the alternate start, so we're definitely not going to do that. The only thing we know is the dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way, because it kind of was. We saw it heading towards Riverwood, but also then towards the north, which would be this way, but it's been a lot of time since then. But it's also true, so we're not lying.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Ah, Farengar, eh? I like your outfit, sir. You're very, Nordic looking. And you are a very burly chap. I would not mess with you.
I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, no, I don't worry. I said I wouldn't mess with you. Man, I love our ponytail. So freaking long. Look at that. Whip, whip.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, so something easy, it sounds like. Well, but what does this have to do with dragons if you're having me going to get some stone tablet?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do then?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay, Bleak Falls Barrow, huh? Well, anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Yes, we have been there, but, again, how do you know that this tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrows? I just want to make sure this isn't, wild goose chase.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay, sounds good. We can come back to ask you about other stuff later.
You know, if you've got the aptitude,
now.
you should join the Mages College
To fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Thank you.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
I like his beard, how it moves, but the bottom doesn't move, but the top moves with his mouth, but still doesn't, clip really bad. He was very well done.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do it right away.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember?
Yeah, well, guess what? I say what's a priority, and I will get there. Maybe I just want to learn more. Weren't you just praising me about being a thinker? Maybe I want, learn a little bit more. Tell me about this Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlord.
So they were enslaved by the dragons? That is an epic intro to the Nordic races. That gives me a little bit more respect for Nords. That is kind of insane. So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
It was built to hold a captive dragon. Where? You guys, where? You see how big those things are? Where are you gonna keep it? You got a dungeon somewhere I don't know about? You got a big ass balcony somewhere I don't know about? Like, where are you gonna keep a dragon? Are they gonna fly in here? That's insane. What else have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did.
Olaf
What a fascinating conversation that would be.
I'll have to look into this Olaf Old Eye. I've not heard this story. He brought a dragon here, you say. Is that why you said it was here to capture a dragon? That must have been a long ass time ago. How long has this hold been around? Because it stood for a long time. I don't want to ask about that. Kind of want to ask about the war. Well, yeah, how do you enchant weapons and armor? This will be a good one to do.
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment.
Okay.
Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Interesting. So you have quite a bit for sale. Do you have a Flames tome? I guess we have a. Don't we have a Sparks tome? I guess we don't need one. Let me just take a look. What do you have for sale? Yeah, it's not master, but it's definitely going to be part of the build. We're not going to be using any staffs, but that's cool. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Staff of Mage Light. Wish I could get in even closer. I don't think it lets me. Staff of Turning, Undead, yeah, are feared. Staff of Calm. And then Novice Robes. All you have is Destruction and Illusion. Interesting. And a belted tunic, huh? That might be better than our clothes. Not as far as there, but as far as looks, so might just buy that off you. You've got a lot of scrolls and a lot of books. Man, look at that. Okay, this is where we're gonna go when we need mage spells. I need early time, because this guy's... Yeah, this guy's freaking... You got tomes on tomes. Where are you keeping all these tomes, bro? You got a magical thing that gives you a pocket. Just get into a special Flora of Tamriel. Interesting. Spell tomes, all sorts of shit. Yeah, you know, we don't really have the gold to be spent on that. I was just kind of interested. Alright.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a
Yeah. What are these? I was kind of eyeing these while we were talking. Card of Builders. Oh, yeah. So I have cards that are sets, and when you get a full set, they're like fate cards or something, and each set does a specific thing. Kind of like the collector's cards in Oblivion that I have the... Oh. I didn't do anything. Drawing weapons behind your kids and a thing. That might be like an offense. Alright, let's get out of here. So we've warned them about it, and he actually gave me a sweet-ass chess piece. And I don't see anybody over here. Let's go. Well, there's a statue right there of some good stuff. So this is a pretty good courtyard to change in. Let's check some stuff out. What do these clothes look like? And we're gonna take off. Well, yeah, let's put on our half there. We'll take that off. Well, that's a cool set. I like that. It's not super posh, but it's very common. I like the back of it being kind of like mismatched. Is that a new set. This looks a little different than the last one. Man, there's been updates. Like I said, I updated like 60 mods. The back looks so cool now. I swear it didn't look like that with the lace and stuff. Oh, that's so much cooler. Oh wait, where did we? Oh, that's our fur. Those are our fur shoes, fur boots. Those actually look good with those. What was the other thing we were gonna try? The robes. Oh, we can't do it out here. Oh no, now he's gonna be in our secret garden. We'll go over here. Maybe there's another secret garden. Yeah, this is pretty secret gardeny. Alright. Change real fast. Don't need any guards watching us. Okay, so they're just like the robes. Yeah, I knew what they look like. I just wanted to see with our outfit kind of how they meshed. Which is alright. It's alright. Uh-oh, we're naked. Let's try on this, Whoa. Okay, so it gives us... Whoa. Steel... Stalwart steel... That is really cool. Okay, let's take off. First of all, what is the stats of that? Holy crap. That's insane to start out with. Yeah, put on back on our fur. What would it look like that way? With... unequipped. Yeah, get that out of the way. I just want to see... Oh, and the collar. That's what it is. Yeah, sorry. Oh, we look like a paladin! That's freaking dope. I'm sorry, I'm so out of character, but it is... That is... Look at the cloth and the... A little bit of movement. I like it. And it's kind of... Okay. I am hooked, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it doesn't really mesh too bad with the potions. It kind of just shows that they're like on a clip or something. Holy moly. Yeah, that's right. Oh, look at that screen. So it's still showing Crusader. I really don't know how to switch the class. I'm gonna have to read up on that mod more. Sorry that I'm not more. If the mod maker is watching this, which I don't want to say either that I don't hope for, because it would sound bad either way. But if the mod maker is watching this fantastic mod, sorry I didn't read more about it. I am a bad Nexus user. Yeah, okay, so the 10%, it's showing the traits that we have, the 10% movement speed. We don't have any movement speed for being in heavy armor, maybe because we already have that good skill in it. Well, we've only also got one piece. It's not a whole set, right? And we're never going to have the helm on. I love this piece of armor. We need better gloves, but those work for now. Oh, some arm bandages would be perfect because of the white. We might have to find a way to get that. I'm going to write that down. So in the tutorial, when I was testing, I found some arm bandages that were like all white, and they were on the prisoner back in the tutorial dungeon when you see all of them in the cage right after the torture room. In the first one, he had those on, and they were just like white wraps, and it looked so cool. And I thought, A, for a hand-to-hand it would look good, but B, for like a paladin who's just like in somewhat heavy armor, but somewhat like this would literally be perfect for that, is what I was thinking. Anyways, health regen is 1 point per second. Yeah, it's pretty bad with the hardcore mods I have enabled. And then we start with 10 points per second as just in general for this race, apparently. Or maybe just for all races, I don't know. But, oh, and it shows us, yeah, speech. I like that everything, okay, here's what, okay, it's working. Hand-to-hand is in there because of Adamant, a skill overhaul. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that adds that. And I love it. Let's go ahead and look at skills since we haven't done that. So it adds... One thing that I don't think was in the game... Sorry, I'm trying not to do this too fast because the screen can be kind of like jolting for some people. Anyways, so Sneak, I think, used to incorporate is it pickpocket? Security has its own. I thought they added pickpocket. Am I wrong? Yeah, because we're into mage spells. Oh, now I remember. It puts sneak into pickpocket. No, these are like sneak. Or these are like normal. I thought there was one for. Okay, so we have archery, light armor, sneak. The art of moving and saying those who are sneaking can move in plain sight. Hand to hand, security. Does this? It's got to be under sneak. Maybe that's always how it's been. Okay, I'm getting my mods confused because in Oblivion I have a mod that adds pickpocketing as its own skill because it's incorporated into sneak. Like I think it is in this game. I don't know if that part is exactly right, but either way. Security. This doesn't have lockpicking and pickpocketing. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Completely forget what I said. Security has pickpocketing and that wrapped in it. Is that why look at the, yeah, I guess that lock, I don't know, those are both just keys. Whatever. Point is, Adamant is awesome. It's an overhaul of all the skills. Look at this, you can pickpocket equipped items, armor, and jewelry, but it requires 100 pickpocketing. Just walk up to the Jarl and be like, boink. Take his stuff. Put poison apples in his inventory. No, that's Oblivion. So we don't have any perk points, do we? Or do we? No, we don't have anything. But we could get that. One-handed weapon damage to 25% more damage. That'll probably be our first skill point. Let me look at block really fast before I waste too much more time in here. Isn't that its own skill? Here it is. Block, 25%. Okay, we can get that with our skills. That's good to know. And then I just want to check smithing. What does this give me? Tempered by an additional... Okay, so this is the one. This steel and leather. So I need 20. So we can't for 5 levels of smithing, which is going to take a while. If you see, oh, there's barely XP there. Oh, it's so tiny. And we did some smithing. That's the crazy thing. Like, that's showing experience of doing, I guess, one item? Or no, we smelted. Or we tanned. Does tanning give you smithing XP? It should. It's just turned down so much. We may have to modify that specific experience multiplier. Luckily, we can do that on the fly, and it will be fine. But for now, every single skill in the game is at the experience multiplier of 0.1. So like 10% of what it normally is if you're bad at math, which I am. But percentages sometimes make sense, unless I'm doing like a weird, like anything crazier than like a 25% or 10% or 50 or something flat like that. I'm like, anyways, with my bad math out of the way. Look at our cool outfit now, you guys. Oh, it doesn't fit at all with our boots, and I instantly hate the boots looking at it because they look so tiny compared to them. We need like heavy metal boots. Why is there a skeleton in there? Let's go check that out, actually. I don't mind getting wet. There's some salmon down here. Hey, let's search him. Oh, he's got some stuff on him. That's cool. We don't need to grab any salmon. Plus, this is like the Jarl's pond out here. I don't know. Something tells me that might be frowned upon. Although why there's a skeleton floating in there, we don't know. Man, you know what? We should make some leather boots. Do we have enough materials to make leather boots?
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please.
What a cheeky little child.
I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn.
Baby Battleborn? These kids are rough out here. Jesus. Alright, anyways, with that out of the way. A little bully. She's gonna be a baby Battleborn bitch herself, or whatever she was saying.
Yes, Housecarl.
Oh.
Leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Oh man.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe.
This guy seems like the dependable one, and she's getting in his face because he's probably the one who's like a naysayer and like,
I'd be a
"Ooh."
lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full
Yeah,
of
you
meat.
seem like you're just not super excited about doing your job. What's your name, sir?
Stay safe, I hope.
Good luck, Gak.
Until next time.
We'll meet
I
this guy.
mostly deal with petty thievery and
Drendor
drunken
3
brawls.
boots.
Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
And then here's the
Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
see this guy. He's more responsible. I like this guy. Hrungor Lenodson. Good luck with these two behind you. You know, I mean, really.
I'll take my leave then.
Stay safe, soldier. Go on, follow your captain. Well, it won't be too long. We'll be kind of following them. But first things first, we're gonna have to find some firewood to chop and to bring there, and then I would like to look. Let's see, what time is it? We would like to look for the dog today if it's not too late. It's almost 6 p.m. I don't think chopping is gonna fast forward time too much. I think I have that turned off because you literally get 2 firewood for chopping 1 thing. Oh, my wayfaring skill improved. We'll have to really get that going soon. Chop. Yeah, so this is why that, see, every second that we're spending here, you know, it shouldn't be more in my eyes for this activity because we're getting 2 firewood per chop. If it was like 8 firewood, then I'd be expanding time, but to me this seems like real-time kind of action. So, I don't remember how much we need to get, and we may not have it tracked right now because it's supposed to be telling us. Yeah, we need 20. The old, oh, and we were supposed to enchant. See, this is the problem with me playing a video game because I get sidetracked all the time, and not having a map and using this mod setup is that I will get distracted, turn around, and forget something all the time. So we're gonna have to run back up to disenchant the helm because I want to use that to keep my stuff clean, which is a joke because as we get more and more quests that we're not going to do, it's going to fill up and up and up and up and up and up more and more until we're like, I can't sort through it anymore. But random freak out aside, we're going to try to keep it as clean as possible. So we need to do it a couple more times. I think 2 more little batches of chopping. And we'll have enough. We'll run up there, we'll disenchant the helm, and then we will run. It might be too late. We might just have to go to Riverwood because we're starting to get tired. You know, this has been a hell of a day. Our emotions have been, we almost got killed and eaten to death by wolves. We've seen a dragon, which is something that never happens. That town was destroyed that we were planning on, essentially Helgen, I was planning on kind of living near them and becoming kind of a trader with them before moving on to trying to become the leader. Sorry, not the leader. To join the Legion later on, and I was essentially just going to, you know, make trade with them and work a little bit on that, but then I woke up and screams and ash, and I scouted out the city, and I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, you guys saw the rest. It's just insane. So this lady is not open. Are you open? I'd like to get some boots. Oh, they are.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place.
Thank you. Ulfberth Warbear. I'm getting a dirty look from the wife now, as who I assume this is. So we better get our purchase on and
Blades, helmets,
get out of here.
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I am not here for anything crazy. What I'm here for is Some boots, rugged iron boots. Maybe those would look good on here. How much is that? 74 gold. Let's look through all your boots. I want heavy class boots. So we've got steel shin boots. This might not be bad. They weigh 8 pounds. They've got some decent worth. What is our boots? Warmth is 24, so they'd be quite a bit less warmth, but they're not fur, which makes sense. Or they're leather boots. No, I want steel, but we can't even make iron yet. Can we make iron?
Good doing business with you.
Can I ask you if I could use your forge?
I help my father in more ways than people realize.
The hell does that mean?
Can I help you?
Adrian Evanenci. Let's see. No, nothing about your forge.
Stay
You know
sharp.
what? You're not outside, so we're just gonna use it. I'll be right back. What I want to check very fast is just if we can make iron stuff. Oh, I need to change the keybind for that. N brings up that character menu. That's why that was so jolting. So we can make iron boots. Well, those are kind of interesting. Oh, I need to make that the same stuff, but just 2 strips, 3 ingots. Well, that's not it. Come on, show me the boots. Yeah, they're gonna look better. I feel like it's just gonna match better. Okay, so we need 3 iron ingots to make that, and I would like to make our own stuff, like mine it and like do all that, but we're starting out, and I'm just gonna do it this way because we got
small weapons as well as big, the finest weapons and armor.
Yeah. Although, do you have anything like we're just gonna? Should I just buy those? No, because those look like. Yeah, no. We're gonna buy 3 iron ingots from you, sir.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we need from you. And for now, I think that will be good. We'll keep the fur boots in case we need to be extra warm. I almost hit fur boots. Iron. Boots. So we got rugged iron. Iron. Ah. Oh, here we go. Ah! My keybinds are running together. Here we go. Boots. Ooh, that might be good. Look at that. Stalwart iron boots, but they look like steel almost. What's the warmth? 13. These are all the same stat. It's just about preferences. We're going to try this one. And hopefully it looks good. Otherwise, we're not going to reload. We don't really reload unless we die. And even that, we're going to try to... Oh, my. Yes. Flavia is looking good. Looking good. We look like a Imperial Battle Mage Paladin. Fucking loving the vibe right now. Okay. How is this so perfect? This playthrough is gonna just, like, work out so well.
Yes?
Yes.
Imperial.
Oh, hello. Didn't you have some... Excuse me, sir? Sir?
Hello, friend.
Hello. Did, you were arguing with your wife. What were you two arguing about?
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help finding the sword?
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Well, do you want the last known location? Rederin's Retreat, huh? I don't know that we'll be going out and looking for that, but if we end up needing to go to Rederin's Retreat, you know.
Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Hi, who are you?
What can I do for you?
Sigurd? Oh, he waved at me. I like that animation. That was really cool. What do you do,
I
Sigurd?
work for Belethor at the general goods store.
Oh, okay. How do you like working for Belethor?
He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
Ah, so you would like to be a innkeeper one day, or rather a storekeeper. Excuse me, because it sounds like he's the good general goods vendor. We haven't met him yet. Yeah, we looked at there, and we got there. Okay, so yes. We're gonna. Oh my gosh, we look so cool. I love it. I love it. Look at that. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. We're getting good gains. Alright, Flavia. Time to kill the Jarl. No. Wait. Just kidding. Alright, let's put that shield back on. The back. It'll look good. Sweeping up, are ya? It's kind of smoky in here. Okay, so we're gonna use this guy's enchanter thing.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Don't rush me. I got stuff to do.
What are you still doing?
Okay, so we've learned. I thought I just did that. Yeah. That was a cool.
Send half our guards to aid the Legion. Just for a few days, it could tip the scales in the Empire's favor. The companions can help protect the city, and the Emperor will be in our debt.
Have you lost all sense? We are short on guards as it is.
Yeah, you just sent 3 of them away.
Half our men. The Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild will have the run of the city. The Stormcloaks will be the least of our worries.
Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild.
Now stop pestering me with your warmongering.
So he wanted to aid the Legion. So you are a good fellow. What's that?
I think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
Well, I think you've judged me a little early, because your armor is so cool. Alright.
Divines watch over you.
Watch over you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Thank you. Well, let's talk to you again.
There.
Hey, we didn't see your name pop up, so I just wanted to say hey, and keep safe. Yes. No, I'm moving along. I know you guys don't let me getting too close to there. Let's talk to this guy. You were the steward, aren't you?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Oh, okay. Whoa, we got a ton of options. Okay, a hunting permit. Why is the keep called Dragon's Reach? That might be cool. Tell me the city's history. I'm here to speak with the Jarl. Tell me about your family. Looking for work. Like to purchase a homestead out of the city. Okay, 7,500 gold. That is good to know. I'll write that down because I want that house eventually. Oh, don't look up at the ceiling. I was rolling my eyes at the price for their house. Outside White Run. That might be more than last time. I think I turned the scale up on. I think that was for mortgage, though. It might just be for the. I guess it is a mortgage. You put down 7,500 gold. What is that? Anyways, what is your advice to the Jarl on the war? I'm actually interested about that.
I counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
Well, alrighty. Tell me about the city's history.
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know.
Thank
the
you.
history of Whiterun begins with your Vasker, the Hall of the Companions.
Ah.
For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around your Vasker, as was common with mead halls.
Okay.
Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
I've heard it is fairly up there as far as richness and being local. That makes sense. You know, you guys have, everybody has to get through you to travel through your lands and through imports, you know, which means they have to stop here for travel, for goods, you know. You guys got a good thing going. But the interesting, so the companions are the reason that there's a town here. Specifically, you know, where they stay, which we'll go get a look at that later. Why, I wanted to ask this, why is the keep called Dragon's Reach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex.
Numenex?
The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anfor, with Olaf the victor.
He killed a dragon.
Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Wait. Are you telling me there's a sleeping dragon here? Or are you saying you guys held it here until it died? What exactly? That seems kind of, right? I'm not getting that wrong. Because you said he killed him, or he won, but it was supposed to be, it was made to hold a dragon? Okay, well that's, I don't know, who knows? You know, old tales like that, maybe there's a little bit of
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's
straining the truth a little bit, maybe? So, yeah. Alright, we did the helm thing. We talked to some people, got ourselves known to the more prominent people in Whiterun. Although, you know, we're just a nobody, like our reputation says. The air is chilly here, so it's getting colder. I think it's time to make our way back with our firewood to Riverwood. A little bit of flickering with the lights. I might have to mess with that sometime, because I feel like that might be Elf X shadows. There was something about that.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, with a boring posting for a god. If a dragon
Yes.
What do you want, Imperial?
Well, that's extremely rude. People are so rude here. Bunch of Nords. I don't usually go around addressing you guys like that. So we're gonna pick some flowers. We're gonna head out to Riverwood. Alright, we're gonna be ready in case something happens. Our sword and board ready. Now we need some cool gauntlets and we'll be good to go. Do we not have like pants on? I don't think the game works like that. Yeah, there's just like a chest piece. There's like a torso. Right? Been a little while since I've been playing Skyrim. If you can't tell, I can't remember exactly what all the armor pieces are. Because it's part of it, right? Because if I do... Yeah, it's shirt and pants. Yep. That's right. I knew that. Okay, so let's head... Oh, who's this guy?
This one needs something?
Hello.
Yes.
Jizakar.
Alright then.
Jezikar.
This one needs something? Needs something?
Nice to meet you. And lovely weather we're having.
It would seem so.
Indeed. I like that name, Jazakar. Who knows if I'm pronouncing it right, though. Alright, back to Riverwood. We will get some gold and a meal for our efforts. Which is good. Get some, yeah, sun rays going behind it. Freaking beautiful. This game just gives you all the feels. Hello, Mr. Guard. I'm gonna beat you guys to a white run at this point. You're getting all stuck on the terrain. You have to stop to take a smoke break or whatever you're doing. I'm gonna go make sure they're not being attacked by dragons. I think those are the same guards. Yeah, we just gotta be careful with how much we're sprinting because it's, who's this? He seems normal. You friendly? Hello.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, okay. Where is this shrine so I could maybe
In the
know?
mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for giving me a map. That was nice. Okay, so we've got a number of stuff. Now we can see a little bit. Since we've had reference to a map, I'll go ahead and just say that that guy gave us a map and said, here you go, I've got an extra one, I'll mark where this is. And I went ahead and marked where I've got to go for now. So now we've got a nice paper map to look at. That's fun. And that'll be nice because we need to get a compass and all that stuff unlocked eventually. And I believe it's like press a button to look at the compass eventually, which is so nice, but you have to level up quite a bit to get to that point, just like any good skill tree, kind of. Look at our ponytail flapping in the wind. Whoosh. Getting a little bit tireder. I see that, Oh! God, that scared me. I wasn't watching the road. I was watching my stamina bar. Excuse me. I don't need to kill you, bud. We got plenty of meat right now. Oh yeah, these two. You know, I don't really want to skin them, but we should for hunting and for supplies and stuff. And it is survival. And we could just pick them up and get them out of here. But it's going to make it super late. But we're already going to the inn anyways. The inn will be open whenever. So, knowing that. And since we were the one that killed these two. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because we walked out of town on the way there. And then, boom. So around an hour. And then it's getting chilly. We're probably going to be cold by the time this is done. It's been in 2 hours. Okay, no, we're comfortable and we're peckish. Alright, so it's not... Ooh, look out. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. Look at that, bro. Sorry, I know it's like my own game that I'm like gushing over the graphics, but it just looks so good. I love Skyrim. Look at those clouds slowly passing up there. Slowly passing, way up there. Here's the stars. And there's also that fog that's lower, but man. We don't have to drag them off. We'll leave them in the road. Somebody will come by and dispose of them. Probably eventually. Look at this cool bridge they built. It's pretty old. Need to repair it, maybe. And now we're pretty hungry and we're getting pretty tired. So what time is it? We're gonna go to the map. It's 8:30 p.m. We'll see what's going on in here. Have a bite. Buy a room. And sleep for the night.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Who?
The ale is going bad. We need to
You seem like a nice fellow. You're not who I'm looking for, though.
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Well, that's reassuring. Look at this place. Look at this statue thing he's got. Or it's like a stuffed crab that he's or just something. I don't know how he's got it here. It looks cool. Look, he's got like a miniature how in the that is so cool.
We got rooms and food. Drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Well, could I
Can I get you something?
Oh, your name is Orgnar, huh? I brought the firewood that you needed for the inn.
You did? Good job. I can see you know what you're doing.
Thanks.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Wow, thank you. 20 gold. Or no, sorry, he removed 20 firewood and the missive. And let's see what we get. Is it gonna show me?
All right then.
It didn't show me. I don't know, we had 255 gold. Did we get some braided bread? Oh, I definitely didn't get that. He gave us braided bread. What else? We had that. Potato soup, I think we had that. Yeah, I think he gave us bread. And a little bit of gold. Thank you, sir. Nothing wrong with a little bit of missive or a little reason to come out here.
What do you need?
Hello. Oh, you look cool with that green stuff around you and the glow. That's, nothing. Nothing, sir.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Yeah, I've been in town a little bit here
I'm
and
the
there.
innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Delphine. You're the innkeeper, huh? That's a really nice bow you got on your back. I don't see innkeepers having, like, a... whatever. Oh, jade. This place is kind of loaded. Okay, this guy is playing, we applaud him for playing the drums. Look at that. Look at that. What a game. Alright, I need a bed. Where did you go, Orgnar? Yeah, you still doing stuff?
Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Oh.
All right then.
Yeah. Hi.
We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Yeah. You don't seem very friendly, but I'd like to rent a room.
It's not going to be easy to come by.
'Cause you're denying me a room? What the fuck? My gold is good here, and you're just denying me a room. Okay. What in the hell? Maybe my friend Alvor will let me sleep. You gonna... Hey, bud. Buddy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Are we friends then?
Right. See you around.
Cool. So you're gonna let me go inside? Or there's people, hello, that let me come inside. Let's see how much of a friend you are. How much stuff will you let... Ooh. So we are friends now.
I can't do better.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, nice. We are friends now, so we can take stuff. We just can't take everything, see? See? So can I sleep here? Oh! We can sleep here! I can sleep in their bed until they need it. Well, we better get to, we're still hungry, too. I'm gonna take a bread loaf. Ooh, that looks good. Eat that bread.
What do you pick up there? Oh, I wish I saw that first. You're so lucky.
I know, it's good bread. And we're gonna sleep for, like... should we sleep till morning? No, because, you know what? They're gonna need this bed. They don't have, like, an extra bed downstairs, do they? That would be the best. If you had an extra bed. Where I could sleep. Dang. I could just sleep down here on this chair, right? Oh, at least for a few hours. No, I can't. I can't sleep. Here we go. So I don't think it's as good of rest, but you are able to sleep in here. But the problem with this is I don't know that they're not going to kick us out. Although it did say we could rest in their bed. You know what? What we're going to do is we are going to... You awaken feeling sore. I didn't even sleep. I didn't even sleep. Okay. Oh wait, no. We didn't get the sore effect. Okay, so it just said that, because maybe you get that. But I think there is a sore effect, but it probably didn't give it to us because, yeah, so... He likes us so much, he's gonna let us take iron gauntlets? Oh, Alvor. You peach. Look at that. Let's get into the light. It looks alright. It could look better, right? It's the vanilla gauntlets, though. That's what I like about it. It's very vanilla plus. It's basic. And it's more, you know, more defense than fur, but not as warm. But that's why we throw the fur collar on. How does that look with it? I don't like that as much, actually. It covers up a little bit of too much of the flare of, you know, of the nice stuff we got. So we're not going to be doing that, and we're not going to be sleeping. Let's set that back normally. That bugged me. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. It's still 8:30. Oops. So I think maybe you can like sleep on the ground if you had to. It's obviously not going to be restful, but you could do that. Obviously if you're in a bedroll or something. So, we're going to get some good shut-eye after a long day's work, I guess. I mean, it was really just a lot of running around. We did get attacked and almost eaten alive by bandits, or wolves, sorry. So there is that. You can only rest up to 3 hours long in a bed, or sorry, in a chair. Well, that's perfect. Or does that just mean they're gonna kick me out? You know what? We're just not. We're gonna do it. We are sore, and we know it's gonna be uncomfortable. So it's nice to meet you. Oh, you're sitting on the bed. That's actually really cool. How are you sitting on the bed? Oh, modding. Alright. Well, you know what? If the innkeeper, who is apparently just the nicest innkeeper in the world, doesn't want to give us, you know, a bed, somewhere to sleep, then I really have no choice but to sleep outside. Whoa, I guess I can sleep out here. I literally... Were these here earlier? Or is this for travelers? Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take these guys and we're gonna get them away from the campsite because I don't want to smell that if I'm gonna be sleeping out here, and that makes sense. Although, is there a fire over here? We might be... Here, we're just gonna drop you right there. Yeah, there is. I think we'll be able to sleep here. Hopefully, we will not get picked up by the guards. Yeah, we're gonna save before we do it. So you never know. So we're gonna save. Hopefully, since we, you know, with Alvor, the blacksmith, and people knowing us a little bit in town, they will be okay with us staying out here. But we're gonna save just in case. And we may even just, depending on if we get a fine or how bad it would be, because we don't have any stolen stuff, we would just pay it. You know, we're not going to try to do anything stupid. Probably just deal with the consequences. But, can I, like, it doesn't do the thing where you sleep or you crawl into bed, I don't think. So it's almost 9 p.m. Let's go ahead and sleep. It's been a hell of a long day. Let's get like a 12, no, like a 10 hour in. So it'll be early morning. We can get some exploration in and start from there. It'll be Morndas. Hopefully this fire will keep us warm through the night. Okay, well, it did, but now it's raining. Oh boy.
Hope this rain clears up soon.
Hey, it's one of the guards from... Hey, it's them. You guys alright? Ugh. Get me out of this rain.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Alright, we're gonna take that off, and then we're gonna sit down, and we're gonna eat our breakfast in the warmth of not
What do you need?
the fire. I don't need anything. I'm the one sitting here. Alright, let's eat some cabbage. Big old hunk of cabbage. That's good for breakfast. Are we still hungry? No, we're good. He's popping off on that drum. Alright, well, I don't want to spend too much time here. The innkeeper clearly doesn't like me. She won't even let me stay here. Alright, so what I want to do today is see if we can't help our blacksmith friend and get a little bit of experience along the way. And with the time it is, yeah, I don't think he's gonna be up yet. Now we could try to wait and wait out the storm. Excuse me. And I'm not sure about too much of what else I would want to do in town while we wait. It is early, like I said, but let's see if anybody's up working already. If not, maybe we'll go explore the wilderness around here quite a bit. Yeah, I don't see anybody. I think it's just too early. All these Nords are sleeping in. It's also storming, so they're probably not eager to get out to mud. But, definitely no dragons out this morning. That's good. You know, we didn't die from, dragon fire. So, I think we could tell the Jarl that we're probably safe from attacks, I mean, for the meantime. Otherwise, he would have just came down and roasted me and the entire town. I wonder why he destroyed Helgen, then. That's a dragon. I don't think they have, like... I don't think we can know anything about them. It's interesting to know that they were worshipped as pretty much gods, though. And ruled Nords at one point. At least these guards are here. They would have helped us.
Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah. I was just talking about it. It is hard to believe. Why did the dragon do it? Why did he do it indeed? I don't think there's anything we can make. Sell those robes. Oh, we have more wolf pelts to do. That's right. Excuse me. This should progress time. 13 minutes each time. 12 minutes that time. We were a little bit faster. So we could make... Excuse me. Alright, let's be smart about this. What has the most value? A leather helmet. Then let's make a leather helmet. Fur thigh boots. Interesting, because be warm, but they'd be bigger than... I wonder if those would have... Those probably would have looked better than just the fur boots on us, because it literally was just this part, and then that wasn't there. So... You know what? We'll make those to replace our fur boots, and then we can sell our fur boots, because these will still be warm. Yeah. I bet that will look good. And as far as the smithing menu, I think you just saw, some of the people are going to see what that was there. Obviously, there's a ton of stuff, crazy stuff that I could make with whatever smithing mod it is I have. I'm not going to be making dragon masks with, oh, actually it's changing the dragon mask. I don't think you can make dragon masks, but anyways, I'm not going to be doing anything super crazy. All the modded stuff I have in there is just like little tweaks and stuff. There's no like laser sword or weird, you know, god S tier cloud weapon, which would be cool, but not this type of playthrough. Whose house is this? Faendal's house? I don't know. Oh look, it's a cow or something. Or a bull, I guess. He's got horns. Oh, am I? Okay. We milked him. And we'll harvest a chicken egg. Why not? Why not? I'm sure these people won't mind. It isn't marked as stealing. In fact, look at this. We got some vegetables here. I don't want to steal too much, but I will take some cabbage. All of your cabbage that's sitting out, and we'll leave all the and we'll leave all the plants that are out there, and we'll be good to go. So, oh, look who's gotten up. Hello. How are you?
Ain't used to strangers here in Riverwood. What can I do for you?
You work the Riverwood Garden? Or no, what can you tell me about your family?
Alva and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy.
Dorothy?
The girl likes to work the forge with her papa. Dorothy needs to spend more time in the garden. I could use the help.
Oh, you work the Riverwood Garden?
That's right. I've been growing some really lovely vegetables. You know, I was thinking of expanding the herb garden. Make room for some new plants I'm planting. Maybe I'll do turnips next. Or maybe radishes?
I wonder if ash yams would grow here. That's a Morrowind response right there. Carrots? Do you have any carrots?
Don't matter what I grow. My Alva, he'll eat anything.
Your Alva, he'll eat anything? Well, that's good. What do you think about the war?
You're pretty.
Oh.
Just stay. Need something?
Okay, it's not letting me. Lovely weather we're having. Yes. It can't be helped. I didn't mean to say that. Sometimes things just come out of my mouth. Sigurd, don't walk away from me.
Good old-fashioned steel.
Yeah, you said that.
What is it? Glad you're here.
Yes. Oh, you're not working yet. I can't ask you stuff. He likes us though. That's good. That's why you're like that, Guk. That's why you're like that. Sure. Alright, let's take stock of the land out here and see what we can find. This rain is ridiculous. This is where wolves seem to like to ambush people, so I'm just wary after that whole ordeal. No. You know what I just realized? We need to take care of our rock joint. Yeah, we need to get rid of that, because it can get progressively worse, and I think it messes with your weapon skills, which is like a huge thing. Yes, progresses to severe rock twing, and we're 25% less effective. No wonder we couldn't slash those wolves very well. We almost got torn alive by those two. Okay, so that's we need to find a cure disease potion, or a temple, wherest we can get banished of all afflictions. So let's do that right now. I don't think there's a temple here. And as much gold as we have, we could just use it on a potion, but that would almost be wasteful. Let's just run up to Whiterun. I want to say there's an area where we could find, because if it's a capital city, my character knows that there would be a temple there somewhere, and if we can find the temple, there might be said thing in said temple. So it's not extremely out of character to do this. As most people know, even in Back to Arena and Daggerfall, there's always a temple or two in a town. Maybe not these backwater towns, but the big capital towns for sure. What's that sound? You guys hear that? And I'm not talking about the rain. There's like chimes or something? No, it's gone. I don't know. Hello, Mr. Deer. Oh, I spooked him. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. He's going in the water. Let's make sure we get the stamina back. Feels like Morrowind already. Yeah, this is sometime an ambush point for people. Due to the... Whoa. You alright, bud? This person is heavily injured. Can I use a restoration spell? No, because I don't have, like, healing touch. Oh, fuck. Excuse me, how many? Gosh, I need those for me, though. I don't know, you've got a face mask on, and that makes me think you were doing something naughty, and that's why you're bleeding out. I think we're just gonna ignore you. That's not a very lawful thing to do, though, is it? Fuck. I don't... are you alright? Are you gonna be okay? Sir? I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's fine. Who knows, it may even be a trap. Trying to get you to use your potion, and then you're out of potion, and then they kill you. Take whatever else you got on you. Look at the weather. What is this, obsidian weather? Like, there's freaking thunder, like, light ups in the clouds. Look at this. This is insane. Skyrim is insane. Sometimes I forget, like, how far they can push this engine. So I doubt that shit was in, let's just say I doubt that was in vanilla like that. Big rolling thunder. I kind of feel bad for not giving him a potion, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. Let's move past it. Because I have something to cure of myself. And that is a disease that is affecting my main skills, or one of my main skills. Interesting. I wonder what the differences in the flowers are. We're gonna have to do some experimentations. Not really a fan of alchemy, but you know, if it makes a potion that we could sell, I like the aspect of that rather than using the potion. Of course, we have to use healing potions and stamina potions and magica potions, but other than that, I don't know. Not a fan. As an Imperial, I'm just, you know, alchemy's a so-so trait. In my very humble opinion, of course. Working on stuff.
Morndas. Gods. I hate Morndas.
Yeah, I hate Morndas too. Mondays are the worst, even in Elder Scrolls. Something always bad happens on Morndas. Oh, look at this tree. This reminds me more of the great white tree of... Look, it's the great burning white tree of... Gondor. It's the vision he had... Sorry, wrong game.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
I know. Do you know where the temple is? Oh, hello. Hello.
It's a shame, isn't it?
What's a shame? What exactly is a shame? I don't...
Grace
Okay.
of Kinneret be with you.
Do you know where the temple is? Is this the temple? Temple of Kinnereth! Maybe they can heal me.
Need something?
Yes.
We must keep faith in the divines.
Greetings.
Need something?
Yes, can you help me with my afflictions? Oh, I think you do. I think you can. Shrine of Kinnereth. Whoa, whoa! Whoa. Something just activated in my head.
Keep walking, stranger.
Okay, I'm not trying to do anything bad. I just needed to get healed. He wanted to pray himself. What was that? I received a vision from the divines and drawn a map of the shrines I should visit my pilgrimage. I must pray to the 8 divines. Finaster, Magnus, Ylfir, Shore, and Polina Whitestrake at any of their shrines. Interesting. Wonder if this has to do with the dragons. I really don't know. That was weird. Hopefully we got it cured of our... No, we still have rock joint. Well, we prayed to Kinnereth, thinking we would be saved, and we were not.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Why don't you tell me about what it is a shame about?
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as
Oh.
a seedling in the early years of Whiterun.
This tree here?
Kinneret had sensed something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
Yeah. Why haven't the pilgrims been coming?
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains.
Well,
Kinneret gives
might be
life.
good now.
We need a living tree to be her symbol.
Is there a way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the elderly, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Okay, where is this main tree? So this is a sapling of the original tree, and it was made to be, you know, an echo of it, and now it really is an echo. But where's the main tree?
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing
No.
It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me.
They terrify me! Girl? So what we're gonna say is that we will think about it and we will try to get a crew together to go and get it eventually, rather than we're gonna do it right now, which it kind of sounds like. But we don't want to say no, because eventually we are gonna do this, but it's something that we're not gonna do right away. But, you know, since we're here and she was talking about it, hanging out, and I think it's a sign, because if Kinnereth is the god of wind and rain, and it's pretty hard to talk out here with how windy it is, then I think it's kind of a sign that we should do this, and we will eventually need to do it anyway. So I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path.
Thank you.
It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Oh boy, that sounds fun and not at all difficult. Well, I wish she could have restored my disease, cured me of diseases, but what about this guy? There's a shrine right here. Is this a different shrine? Shrine of Talos? We can't shout, so I'm gonna fix that anyways, because if it's not a timed blessing. Let me take a look at this. Can I do it again? Excuse me.
What?
Okay, so it's for 8 hours, so it doesn't last forever, but it is a nice boon. Okay, good to know. Which one what does the Kinnereth one do? Stamina is increased by 25, so now we've got 170 stamina, 175 health. That's pretty good to start out. I mean, that's, again, a temporary buff, but, why are we going this way? We need to go, if the stores are open, we need to find a potion to cure us, because this is going to get progressively worse until we heal it. This rock joint is starting to gnaw at us. Ugh. Okay. This is a general goods store.
General goods. Welcome indeed.
Oh, hello.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
That's interesting. And kind of human trafficking, but, what have you got for sale?
A bit of that.
Amulet of RK, interesting. Bear pelt, backpack. Backpack isn't a bad idea. We might be able to craft one, though. Iron brawling gauntlets, huh? That's interesting. Unarmed, do 10 more points. Maybe it's just an enchant. Necklace of light. A little pouch. Goodbye, little. Oh, that's 200 gold. Look at this guy's prices. Ridiculous. I guess we're not recently washed, probably. We don't have a bonus. You know, the rain is out there. He's got fishing maps. This guy's loaded. Cooking recipes. Travel pack. So we do not have. That's another mod, or is it with survival? I can't remember. You need travel packs to fast travel. And so you can craft them, or you can buy them, or you can find them. But each time you need to fast travel, A, you need to already have been there and learned to fast travel. And it will still take time. You will still lose hunger, you know, and all that stuff. So it's, you know, travel made easy on the map when you're not near a carriage, because there are carriage rides which you have to spend gold for. So it all works together. No, I need to. Oh, shush. This guy likes to talk about buying people, and that kind of concerns me. Anyways, what is our speech? So we have the bonus. We're at 26.
Looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
let me know. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Ooh, fishing boots, but we're not going to be doing any fishing, and we would need the whole The whole outfit. That's a cool helmet, but we're not going to be about that. Oh, he has one cure disease potion. You, my friend.
Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
Yeah, you're kind of sleazy, like that guard said. You literally are, but you know what? You just saved me right there, so bottoms up. Now, we're free and clear. All right.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Never accept his death. My son still lives, I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Dragonborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those bastard boys, very heroes. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
What a tense situation. I really don't want to get involved. Who knows what's going on? Oh, you look interesting. Hello.
Fresh from the wilds.
Do you kill all this game yourself?
Oh yes. Hunting is my great passion.
Huh.
That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate.
Oh, I thought it was an inn.
I've got this stall.
Okay, well, if you ever need help, let me know. I fancy myself a bit of an amateur hunter, indeed. Not a lot of people out here. You're the only brave soul enough to brave the rain, huh? Not super surprising. The only other person who's out here is a little girl who is dirty and by herself. That's sad. Why don't we give her a flower?
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Of course.
Need something?
Here, have 10 gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Things will look up for you eventually. I promise.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Alright, any more flowers over here? I wish we could have given her a flower to cheer her up. That would have been cool. Take some of these out of the main gate. That's fine, because they will grow back, and I want some alchemy supplies, because we're going to try to sell some stuff. In the alchemy store. So let's go take a look. I think there was one right down here next to Bellathor's. Did see, I saw, yep, and look, it's a alchemy. Arcadia's Cauldron, huh?
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Okay.
Welcome to my alchemy shop, Arcadia's Cauldron. Hold on. Oh dear, your skin's as pale as the snow. How do you feel?
I feel fine. I just took a thing. There's no way I could have a disease. Why do I look ill?
I think you might be sick. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Interesting.
Don't worry. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Okay. So you're a healer, huh?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good.
Okay.
Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
And maybe I should have came in here for healing. Can I use the alchemy lab?
Clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens.
Alright.
A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Wheat and blisterwort.
Of ingredients for sale too.
Alright. What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
So she said wheat. 14.
For that price.
Fine.
Sure.
And blisterwort. Ooh, 34. Jeez. Killing me, girl. Potion of cure disease. We're gonna buy another one of these because we're probably gonna need it. Let's be honest. 64 gold. Yeah, that's all we can buy.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Thank you. We're gonna make this potion real quick. Do it up. Blisterwort and wheat. Unknown effect, but let's. Oh, I cleared it. Wheat and blisterwort. Let's craft it. We discovered a health from both of those. Oh.
Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice.
That's what you told me to make. What are you saying? An interesting mixture. You're, lady. Look at you scowling. You gotta. I don't know about this lady. All right. So. Let me get on. Let me get over here. This is gonna be good. Oop. Don't step in the fire, Flavia.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be the end to the first episode of Skyrim Saturdays. And I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play so far. Obviously, it's the first episode, but this is a big one. We're going to do big videos on this. I'm going to plan to give you guys...
tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves.
I'm going to give you guys... Ooh, nice. That'll shut her up. I'm going to give you guys big videos for this one. Massive videos compared to the other ones. Because I'm going to have a little bit more time on Saturdays to be doing videos where we're going to do block gameplay like this. And then for those being recorded on Saturday, it's going to be called Skyrim Saturdays. Because that's the Let's Play names that I've... decided to name it. To be fair, and completely putting this out there, Skyrim Saturdays is not something that was invented by me. I seen somebody else that was doing that on their channel a little bit back that somebody recommended from a Gate To Sovngarde Let's Play that was on YouTube. They recommended it. I watched it and I was like, that's cool. And I was thinking I should do that for Saturdays, and then I can still do my other videos. That'll be one a week, but then we'll have Skyrim Saturdays that I haven't decided if I will post this on Saturdays specifically or not, but we're going to call it that because I'm going to be recording it on there. It might take me an extra day to get it all the way posted, so it might be posting on Sunday, but it's going to be recorded on Saturday no matter what, because those are going to be the days. If it's not going to be, you know, a 5-hour video, it might be posted then. But I might also get partial recording done and then gap it in with a larger amount. Regardless, that doesn't really matter. I just wanted to throw that out there because it's going to be like, hey, these are giant videos, but I want to give you guys content. I want to give you large amount, not 45-minute to an hour videos, long amounts of time where I can record, where I can take little breaks and wrap it all into one video of continued gameplay. And yeah, we will continue to go through Skyrim. I am super enjoying this, and I'm going to end this video, but I am going to record a little bit more for it. It's going to be for the next video, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyways, I have very much enjoyed this video and spending this time with you. Hit me down in the comments if you guys have any questions about mods or anything at all going on regarding Skyrim or even just other games you're playing. Let me know what you're playing. Do you like to play with mods? Just so you guys know, since I've only had a couple of votes on it, you know, we are going to get the Morrowind playthrough continuing. I'm probably going to do some tomorrow or Monday that's going to be releasing later this week from this date. But regardless, we're going to have that coming as well as this. Understand that when I start other playlists, it might be, you know, a little annoying for some people if they want to focus on one specific. Obviously, I started the Kenshi one. We haven't had that much movement with it. I messed around with a couple of other ones, and I still have one possible playlist that is an unidentified project that I'm still not going to say because I'm not convinced that we're going to do it because I've decided on Skyrim. But regardless, thank you all for watching so much. And I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, a great afternoon, a great morning, wherever you are. And stay safe. We'll see y'all next time.